Hello, puppet.
Hi, Mike.
I just say hello, puppet.
Let me know.
I'm not saying nothing crazy.
Before you say anything else.
It's not like I got sniped and I'm gonna say. If you want to be real, it rhymed.
All right.
Walk with him. Talk with him. Now you better kneel with him. Cut so deep, fucking blood gonna spill on him. Now I'm on the tell.
Shout out to you. But stopping that.
No. Hey man. I don't like the way YouTube is set up. Because in my stream, when I start streaming, you already know what's gonna happen. I'm be singing all the time.
Oh, boy. You're gonna have to put a sticky note on the monitor.
It's not gonna help.
Multiple sticky notes all over the monitor. Where you can't see anything but don't fucking sing.
Ain't gonna help.
You have to get a mod that actually shows up on time. Shout out to Weeds. He's not here.
Oh.
I was just pointing out the fact that he never shows up on time.
It's fucking weeds, man. What do you expect? When you know a Spanish person that was on time for anything, that's a lie.
I hardly know any Spanish people.
You need to get your what you call it up.
Never.
Now I'm Pacham, pachuri churi chum. Ready when you are, Chief.
D's in here. What up, D?
Sub D. I wish you could like promote people like super mods. Because D and goddamn D and Jelly don't miss a show.
They gonna miss it?
I said they don't miss a show. So they should be like super mods.
And that's when we come up with whenever we get to a point where we have the our equivalent of gyms. Give the niggas the top gym.
I'm ready.
agree with what I said.
I'm just all right. I mean, what do you want me to do? A backflip?
I'd be impressed.
I still want to do a one-legged front flip like Chris Brown did with March Madness.
Me too. I was actually thinking about that at work. I said, don't ever let me learn how to do anything acrobatic because I'm never gonna not be doing anything acrobatic. If you think I'm not just gonna be hitting fucking front handspring into backflips with a twist all the time, nigga, shit.
That was the most impressive shit I've ever seen in my life. Michael Jackson could never. Michael Jackson could never. On one-legged front flip? On beat?
Michael Jackson wasn't. I'll be honest. He wasn't even that athletic at all. He just had nice leg work.
My homie S. Dot, he used to say that. She'll lose her mind.
And let me say this, and understand what I'm telling you. And I'm on record for this.
Banter Debauchery
Is a no good, lousy son of a. That's exactly what he
It'll be
is.
the first time.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 74 of Banter and Debauchery. It's me. It's Bread.
It was All-Star Weekend.
I got PTSD from that shit, man.
Fix your face, man.
I can't. It's in permanent fuck that shit mode because All-Star Weekend was trash. For me, it was.
In terms of,
I have Hotel Chronicles for that ass. I'm just gonna show you the notes real quick. Of just going to show you the.
you definitely accidentally clicked the screen.
All right, let's get it. I got big hands, y'all. I can't help it.
Golly. Hey, well, we might as well just get into it. Cut out, fuck all the bullshit. Who cares how our week was? It's time for Chronicles, my nigga.
All right. Hotel Chronicles time. First off, it's All-Star Weekend. I went in with the worst fucking mood on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, this is some bullshit. I don't want to go. I was about to be like, yo, I have a fever.
And the only prescription.
It's 2 weeks at home. But
Hey, man.
but I was like, you know what? Let me go. Like the first day I was there, I was a curmudgeon. I ain't gonna lie. I walked through the door, so everybody. Actually, when I first got to work, this is how much of a bad mood I was in.
Mm-hmm.
When I first got to work, I was listening to Kevin Hart like I usually do. I mean, all the old episodes, and I got to work, and immediately when I got out of the car, across the street at the library was 6 chicks with the fattest asses. They were wearing basically 2 of them were wearing basically nothing, and 4 of them went in bodysuits, and it was like. Good Lord. But I was so angry when I saw this, I didn't even look and go, whoo. I looked and said, look at these bitches. And fucking, like, they shouldn't even be here, nigga. They should be at home. Where the fuck they should be. Fuck them bitches, man. They was bad as shit, too. Like it hit me later in the night. I was like, damn, son. It's like, you in that bad of a mood, man? Like damn, Goonks was a goon. Like, bitches. Like, I got out of the car. Like, I literally got out of the car, and when I saw them, I literally got out of the car, and when I saw them, I didn't go. Usually, I'd be like this. I'll look for them, and they go. I got out of the car. I instantly got mad. This motherfucking McScrooge in this bitch. You know what I mean? So, like, I seen them, and they walking. They was taking pictures and shit, and I was like, look at them, fucking bitches, ass jiggling and shit. Should be at home. They ain't gonna get no bowlers. I hope they get herpes. So I go into the hotel. You know what I mean, do my thing. I get to the desk. Right. Get to the desk. I talk to my coworkers. Like, yo, what's good? Like, how's it been? Like, yo, you still got so on so I left to come in. I just said at 11 o'clock. God damn, that means it's gonna be some bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
People in the desk, they somebody comes up and I'm fucking just hanging back, right? I think I'm talking to the security guard. I'm hanging back. And then like this girl comes up to the desk. She was quite thick. All right.
Mm.
Girl comes up to the desk. She's talking to Will. And I'm like, I'm sitting there just at the computer, just looking at shit. And like, all right, well, how am I gonna go about today? These three niggas come in. Excuse me. This one nigga. Oh yeah, D knows. This one nigga, right? He was like, yeah, man. Like he already been like, maybe he was kind of drunk or maybe he was just an idiot. But he was like, yeah, man, yo, son, like it's about to be lit, boys. And then he sees the chick in front of him.
Mm.
And like she had a donkey, but it wasn't like, damn. It was like, all right, she got a little wagon on her. I see you. This nigga said, was talking to his homies. He looked at her ass. He said, God damn. Then he proceeded to stick his hand in his boxes and go, in full view of everybody in the fucking lobby, fam. I thought to myself, like, yo, you gotta be kidding me.
So did he just make that sound, or like did he stroke?
No,
like,
yo, son.
He just moaned?
When he went in his pants and I saw his arm do this, I said, I'm looking down. I'm looking down in full view. Like the nigga pants was already like, it was already like they were like sagging hella fucking like they were low, but it was like right above his package, no homo.
Mm.
So you could see his underwear. This nigga say, he was like, yeah, we about to have a good time. He saw ass, he said, God damn. It's like, yo, this nigga did not just make that noise. His homeboys just say nothing. They was just talking. Like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? And I'm looking like.
It's either they used to him doing that or they've done it.
Yo, son, that was the most fucking blatant creepiness that I've ever saw. That shit was it was like, it was creepy. But bear with me when I say this, you almost had to respect it. Like you almost had to be like, if this nigga is like, all right, man, like you a piece of shit, but come on, fam. Like the nigga, the audacity, like he did that shit all the way while she was walking past him. And he looked at damn face.
Because I was just about to say, like, was she around still?
Nigga said, yeah, he was like that. Like she was at the desk checking in, and she was like, yeah, you know. Shit.
That is. See, that's when I didn't think niggas like that existed. I thought that was only in Gotham.
Nigga put like all right, man. But nigga like but nigga, that shit was nuts. And then I looked like when she walked away, and then he was like, she left. He was like this, like he watched the walk all the way out, and then he was like, yeah, man, we about to get this shit.
Like he just didn't even do it.
Yo,
that got to be routine for his homies. Then
yes.
It's either they all of them do it, or they just are used to him doing it. Oh, chick with a fat ass, everyone turn your back.
Nah, but the other nigga saw it. It was like, nigga one saw nigga. He said, God damn. Other nigga said, The motherfucker said, God damn. Yo, put his hand, like he didn't, and I'm not talking about he went over the boxes. He like, and I was like, you see something you can't turn away, like, oh. Now then like when I saw his arm go like this, it's all right, B.
That's facts. Get your shit off, my nigga, and don't ask me to do anything for you.
I'm throwing everything on the ground. There you go.
Facts.
I saw that nigga the whole weekend. All I did was see this nigga. This nigga came to the desk like 40 times.
Asking for what?
Just, hey, baby, man, let me holler at you real quick, man. Where can I go to party? And nigga, I don't go outside. I don't go outside. It's quarantine. Why are you even in Atlanta?
I mean,
All-Star weekend, man.
Are you an all-star?
Oh, he's a creep all-star.
Yeah, that would have been.
That nigga's in the Hall of Fame for that maneuver. Just one season. Nigga. I'll never get that noise out of my.
This nigga won Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same year.
Rookie of the Year, MVP, and Finals MVP with one move. I was thinking about calling, after that shit, it popped in my head, we should call this shit All-Star Creep-In. But then I was like, nah, he's not going to get that much burn from me.
Yeah, that's
fucking nigger.
Just be careful.
I can't say that either.
What the fuck?
I'm black.
Keep talking.
Anyway. I was for that Gotham comment, bitch. But
What are you talking about?
I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, man. So like they was in there, and then niggas just all who the fuck is this? Niggas just all like fucking was coming in and out, and then I'm talking to Will about this shit. He was like, "Yo, you gonna have a busy night, man. You still got so and so left." It was a lot of people left, and I'm just like, The only good thing about it, I could be like, "Yo, we sold out."
Yeah.
So suck my dick. So I come in, like Will leaves. It's me. Now I'm sitting there chilling. Also, this is how you know this Friday was fucked up. I didn't look at my iPad. My iPad didn't come out my bag one time in 8 hours.
Oh, that's you was a working man.
So it was like,
Excuse me.
So these two lesbians come in, right?
Mm-hmm. How'd you know they was lesbian?
Oh, come on.
I just want to know why. If you saying come on, give me
One
features.
had a red sweatsuit on.
Okay.
And her the top of the sweatsuit, it wasn't big enough, so you could see her belly hanging from under the sweatsuit.
And what the other one look like?
Other one was she was a little mannish, but you could see that she was part of the lesbian brigade. She had a nose ring, had like hoops in her ears, but the way she was talking was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like she wasn't talking like a regular hood chick. She was talking about a hood. She was talking like a hood lesbian. And believe me, y'all can sit here and say, Goonks, how do you know that maybe she was just you don't know her sexual preference? I've been there long enough to where I can see someone come in and I can spot them immediately and know who the flub they are. Okay? So before you say that, suck my balls. Let's get it. But I forgot all about that. I wanted to talk about that today. But
weak. Keep talking though.
Yeah, that is weak. So she comes in. Let me move in. Yeah, I believe it. All these fucking people coming to Atlanta, by the way. After the mayor says, "Don't come down here," but she fucking probably winked into the camera and said, "Come spend your money."
Facts. Yeah, we trying to bounce back the economy. COVID.
Yeah, facts. So she come in, not the one in the sweatsuit. Let's say this is dark skin one. The light skin one was in the sweatsuit. So that's how I'll differentiate these two. She walks in and she goes, "Y'all got an ATM?" I said, "Right over there." She goes, "Cause I'm sick of this shit. Fuck this bitch. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this." Other one comes in on FaceTime on speakerphone. Man, why? I'm not exaggerating the volume, by the way. Man, why y'all acting like that? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. She said she want to leave. I'm about to give her $400 so she can leave. You want her $400, right? She want $400. I'm standing there like this. Man, fuck. She pulling up her sweatshirt and rubbing on her stomach. That's shit niggas do.
That's facts. That's a classic hood booger move.
Man, fuck. Why you acting like this, man? No, fuck that bitch. Then she come up to the FaceTime shit. The girl's not even looking. The girl's not even looking at FaceTime, right? She just got it like this going, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And she's like, "No, you say you want $400. Say you want $400. So I'm gonna give you $400. Like, man, I don't on the other end is this chick. This is an hour in the day, by the way. The other end, I'm just standing there like this.
So it's midnight.
Yeah, it's midnight. It's probably 12:03.
Okay,
like literally 12:03. Will just walked out because he shout out to him for staying a little longer because it was mad people coming in. So he helped me out a little bit.
Mm.
So fucking they're yelling, and she's going back and forth to the ATM.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting like this is some bullshit. Nigga. So they get off and they go. She get off, she go, all right, ma, I guess, but I'm gonna holler at you. Then she start yelling. I'm thinking to myself, yo, I hate niggas that talk on speakerphone in public. Like, if you got an iPhone, there's no reason you shouldn't have maybe even Generation 1 AirPods. Like $100 now. If you can afford an iPhone, you can afford the AirPods. I got AirPod Pros and I have $300 headphones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So motherfucking like you should have some AirPods or some. Until I get some more expensive ones, they're never going away. You just got that stimmy too. Might get the Air Max Pro. No, I'm chill. Never that. Oh,
That'd
never.
be OD.
What would you do if you walked in here one day and saw me with them shits on the table?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Shit. Anyway.
On par.
Anyway, so they yelling back and forth. And she goes into the lady, yo, you got so and so money, I could only get 160 out the ATM. I was like, that ain't real.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The limit definitely $400. I know. I've seen niggas pull it out of there. I know they just just refilled that shit. But I didn't say anything. I was just standing there like this. She goes, man, no, she want to leave. Then she started getting loud. No, she want to leave. And the bitch can leave. Fuck that shit. I'm sick of that only talking about we go someplace. Loud as shit. And I'm just standing there. Motherfucking the security guard acting like he don't hear none of this. he don't hear none of this. This motherfucker is like Teflon to this shit until I be like, yo, he's really good at what he does, but it's still like when I be like, yo, he'll go, huh? I be like, yo, can you do this for me? He'll be like, yo, bet. And he'll knock that shit out. But when like shit like that is going on, nigga don't hear nothing. He's like, yeah, and you know, more power to him because he drowns that shit out. My ear's too big. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So fucking, they're going nuts. And then Shorty goes to the market, right? Shorty goes to the market and start getting mad shit. Okay, that's fine. Yo, she just starts like dropping the shit on the desk, like going, you know, you don't place it down, you start dropping it and going back and getting more. And I'm like, I see how you this big. Bitch getting mad shit. And she like, oh man, bro, how much for this stuff, man? $48. She goes, damn, man, $48? Yo. She put all that shit back and got a bag of chips. And then, you know what? You always notice when hood bitches yell in the lobby, like in public, like the person that's standing there in some kind of authority, I guess, because I work there. She looked at me. She was like, I'm sorry, sir. And I went, you know, you gotta get a bitch money. She won't be here. You gotta get a bitch money.
Yeah.
She was like, I mean, because, yeah, right? I'm standing there. Yeah. So they leave. That's not the last time I'm going to see them, though. They make multiple appearances. They helped me out one time, though. I got locked out the hotel. And they let me in. Shout out to them.
What the fuck? Whatever. We going to get to it. The fuck?
Yeah, so. Motherfucking. They leave. Right behind them, this girl comes in. What the fuck she asked for? I don't remember what she asked for. But she asked for something. She's like, yeah. I'm looking. Why are you crying? She goes, I'm crying because I'm drunk. Every time I get drunk, I cry. And I go, well, maybe you shouldn't drink. And she was like, I can't. I like the feeling. And I said, yo, that's the beginning of a problem, fam.
So she likes sadness? Well, I mean, tears of joy, but I doubt it. I fucking doubt it.
So she's standing there. It's like I was in a sitcom. She's standing there and she's crying.
Mm.
I guess. Do you know what club's open? I said, no, I don't. She was like, oh, okay. Do you know where any bars are? I said, so you gonna keep drinking? She was like, yeah, I like it. I said, you are wilding. So you're wilding. You're walking down the street crying like somebody's gonna think something's wrong with you. She was like, yeah, I get that a lot. I said, maybe you should stop drinking. And I was like, you know what? Do your thing. Bar's up the street. It's called this. Thank you. And she walked away.
That was the last time you ever saw her?
Yeah, no. I saw her like 2 more times after that. You can't forget that red ass weave. Her weave was red down to her ass.
Was she still crying?
Nah, not the second or third time. Well, actually, she didn't come to that desk. I just saw her on the camera. I go, oh, there goes the crying girl. The crying girl.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't understand, like, why? Why, if you drink, would you keep doing that?
I mean, like she just said, I just cry. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe it could be tears of joy to her.
Tears of joy, my ass. Something dark probably happened to her when she was. Something dark probably happened, and like,
and
it bubbles to the surface a little bit when she's inebriated. I try to tell these girls all the time, man. It's like, yo, y'all got to stop getting drunk like that before y'all go places. Some niggas gonna try to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
I let them know. I'm like, yo, you got to stop. You need to be wise about this. You need to be wise. Y'all out here thinking y'all stacks and shit. Y'all gonna be fooled for real. Niggas down here don't play no games. There was a nigga in the lobby no more than an hour ago in his pants in public.
Hey, man, you know?
In public.
Criminal scum.
Man, this shit was disgusting. Almost gotta respect it, but it was disgusting. Like, that's the brashness of that.
Hey, man, you know, sometimes you gotta. You never have to. You don't. You don't. Not in public. Not in public.
So she dips, and this nigga will come in clearly drunk off his ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly drunk off his ass. Shout out to Kala. Fucking, he was clearly drunk off his ass, and he fucking he go, hey man, here check in, man, with a cup in his hand. That's what's up, dog. So he goes, where the parking, man? Tell him where the parking is. All right, man, that was up. A minute goes by. Where's the parking? I'll go, okay. Like, it's here. That's where you go. Okay, bro. Check it out, man. Where the parking at? I'm not exaggerating, y'all. Y'all think that I'd be like exaggerating? No. The nigga was actually doing this shit. Check it out, man. Where the parking at? I said, it's here. Oh, okay. So it's there, right? He repeats it. Yeah. In my mind, he got it this time. I mean, so I give him his keys, and he go, hey, man, where the parking at? I said, yo, you messing with me? He said, how am I messing with you, big dog? I just want to know where the parking is. I was like, yo, I just told you 5 times. Are you kidding? He said, hey. Like, he got angry for a minute. He went, hey. Then he went, man, I'm off this drink, man.
Why is that what niggas do? Like, why y'all want to touch on themselves? Like,
I don't know,
stop touching
man.
yourself. Like,
I don't know. He's like, I'm off this drink, man. He said, can you please tell me one more time? I said, all right. Told this nigga what the parker was. Nigga go, okay. He goes outside. I'm standing there. And I think I was texting. So on my phone. I look up. Hey, man, you ain't telling me where the parking was at. Excuse me? I said, fam, you literally just repeated it to me. Oh, that's what the parking is? Okay. Goes outside. I don't see this nigga for 2 minutes. I see him coming back up the stairs with keys. I'm assuming. I was like, he must have got back from the park thing quick.
Yeah.
Because it ain't 2 minutes away. But maybe my time was off. You know what I'm saying? Come to the desk. How come you didn't tell me where the parking was?
At this point now, I'm like, all right, big fella, don't talk to me no more.
It was big. Well, he was a tall man. So I was like, yo, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like at this point, you broke me.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? He go, what? I said, nigga, I done told you where the parking was. Literally 10 times. Literally 10 times I told you where the parking was. Literally 10 times. It's over there. It's over there. You go there, and the parking is right there. He goes, damn, you did tell me that. You did tell me that. That's my bad, man. I ain't gonna ask you for nothing else. I said, that's a lie. That's a lie. Why are you lying to me right now, man? He was like, I'm not gonna ask you for nothing else. All right, you have a good night. I said, I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. Nigga leaves, comes back like 10 minutes later. Yo, parking one where you said it was, man. I went like this. Where did you go? I went down 4 lights and I made a left. I didn't tell you to do that. Yes, you did. I said, go down 1 light, make a right, and it's on your left. Nigga said, damn. Big man, you did say that, man. That's my bad. Big man, you said that. That's my bad. My bad. He leaves. Nigga come back 5 minutes later. Hey, man, the gate down. And I go, is it? Okay. He may have a legitimate thing here. Because they do close the gate at a certain time. They wasn't supposed to, but they fucked us on Friday and closed it like 4 hours earlier than they were supposed to, which led to more problems for me. But those didn't make it on the Chronicles because it was in there. Except for, But fucking, so I go, all right, here's what you could do, Playboy. See that street right out there, right in front of the hotel? He go, yeah. Yeah, just pull it right there, man. He said, you got park right there? And I was like, yeah. He was like, you gonna tow my car? I was like, I should after you asked me 15 questions. The same thing 15 times. But I'm not. I said, you good, you good. He go, man, thanks, man. Nigga goes outside, right? He gets in his car, which is already in the front, and I see him drive off. Oh, he must be going somewhere.
You would think.
You would think. Nigga comes back. Where did you say I could park again? I didn't say nothing. I just stared at him. You said the front, right? Okay, I'm just gonna park. Who is it cool if I park behind that blue car? Let's go park behind the blue car.
What a fucking... I mean, even though you were getting upset, that still required a lot of patience before you shun this nigga into the abyss. Like, yo, just walk out the front door and get hit by a car, man.
It was fucking crazy, fam. It was fucking crazy. So after this nigga comes, something happened at the parking lot. I had to go to the parking lot. This lady's going off on the phone like this. Nah, man, fuck this shit. I ain't never had no bullshit like this in my motherfucking life. I'm just like this. And he was like, yo, calm down, man. You still got homie on the phone. Like the hotel dude on the phone. And she was like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm like this. She goes, sir, none of this is aimed towards you.
Mm.
And I go, that's what's up. It's all good. Like, I'm not going to. You're in an actual bad situation. So I kind of sympathize right now. Even though I hate all you niggas for coming here this weekend, I kind of sympathize right now. So fucking, I go down there and I get them out. Police pull behind me.
Uh-huh.
Like when I'm going back, like he already had his lights on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out. Took off. Like hopefully he didn't follow me.
Mm.
So I drove over, got back to the hotel. So they get to the hotel. Man, that was crazy. I was like, I was like, well, yeah, man, I don't know why I did that. Because what happened was when I scanned my ticket, the thing went up, but there was somebody in front of us. The thing came back down, and then it wouldn't let us out. I said, wait a minute. I thought you told me to scan your ticket. I did. Not even gonna. Nope. Not even gonna do it.
Couldn't even dignify.
Not even gonna fucking. You made me come all the way down here. You made me drive to where you were to get you out, and then fucking like it was your fault. Use the error, bitch. How dare you? And then you're on the phone going crazy. I ain't never been at a motherfucking hotel like this. I was like, yeah, you know, because Motel fucking 6s have open air parking lots. But anyway, but that was then like after that, Friday just all the people that were supposed to come Friday didn't show up. Like there was the most people I was like, yo, the rest of the night went fine.
Yeah.
Hey. Now I told my coworker, I was like, listen, man, I came in here with a bad attitude today. Tomorrow I'm gonna come in here jolly as fuck. Mistake number one. Saturday, title card. So Saturday comes up. Soon as I get there, Will said, all right, I'm out. Hotel is filled up. Tell niggas we ain't got rooms today, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fucking hope Will goes, yo, I'm going. Will walks out. Phone rings. Yo, I'm in this room. That nigga said, yo, I'm in this room and fucking I'm checking out. I said, okay. I said, I mean, it was jelly, but what can you do? So were they. But
that's the most important part.
Facts. I'm checking out. I'm no longer in there, and if anybody's in there, they gotta go. It's fine with me, my nigga. Nigga come in, he be like, yo. I tell the security guard, yo, can you go check this room? Make sure nobody's in it.
Yeah.
Fine. He goes up. I get a phone call from the room. It's this chick. Some strange man just walked into the room and I don't feel safe no more and I want another room. I was like, well, ma'am, the person who got this room, they checked out. So, you know, all the occupants, since it's under his name, all the occupants got to go. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Fuck that and fuck you. I ain't going nowhere. This is my room too. I said, nah, it's not. It's the main dude's room. Like if his name is the main one, I don't give a fuck if your name is in the notes as a guest. You got to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So she goes, motherfucker, if it's not my room, why do I have a key? I said, none of that means anything to me. I said, you're not the main guest. You gotta please vacate, ma'am. I'm not motherfucking going nowhere. Slam. All right. I said, he coming back downstairs. I said, yo, can you please go back upstairs and let Shorty know that she gotta get the fuck out of here? He goes, right. And he goes, back up there. Come down. She ain't open the door. One thing I hate doing is calling the cops. But this weekend, I said, fuck that. Immediately got on the phone with the policia. I'm not playing no games. Like, yo, so he's in a room. She don't want to come out. Yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how that happened. And after probably about an hour, Popo showed up. So you want her to leave? I said, yeah. Is it her room? Like, nah, somebody else's. Her name's just in the notes. Oh, so she criminal trespassing. Oh, we finna get her out of here.
Oh, they got hype?
Yeah, he got hype. Big man, eyes cocked like a pistol, but he got hype. Nigga was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dummy caramel. Shit hard to chew.
Yo, son. Hershey Jaws. No homo. But motherfucking so they go up there and they go oh, she ain't in the room no more. Oh, okay, she must have just skipped out. I don't know what the bitch looked like. So all the people that were leaving in the lobby.
She could have been one of them.
Yeah. She could have been, I don't give a fuck. As long as she was gone. So she left. So that was that. Then later these two dudes come and he goes, man, I'm on the 10th floor. What's the room number? Oh, I don't know, man. We with these bitches. Okay. Yada, yada, yada. I can see it. Talking to him, trying to get him information. Yo, take him. He says his brother's up there. Take him to see if he's right? He's actually up there. His brother come back downstairs. And then she goes, he asked for a key. Your name's not in the room, but not in the room number. Call the room like, yo, do you want so-and-so to get a key? Shorty said, no. I don't want no more guests tonight. Tell the motherfuckers leave me alone. I was like, ooh. Like, I hung up the phone like,
yikes.
Somebody just fucked up the pussy.
Bad news.
I was like, yo, they said they don't want no more guests, man. He said, damn, I knew that nigga fucked that shit up, man. And I just was like this. Too bad. So motherfucking was like, damn, 3 cops in 1 car, these shit. Yeah. So these niggas come down to the lobby. And then I could see why they fucked up the pussy. These 2 niggas, no, not only are the dumbest niggas some of the dumbest niggas I've ever come across at that place, but these 2 niggas are the thirstiest niggas. Everything that walk by, these niggas like, yo, shawty. I'm like, damn, nigga, to turn it down a notch. She was like, no, they're the type of niggas that try to grab you too.
Yeah.
So she was like, you know what I'm saying?
Turn into spaghetti on that ass.
Fuck off me. I'm like looking at these niggas like, damn, I'm looking at this shit like, yo, shout it. He's like, yo, my man, you got an iPhone? I went like this. I was on it and I was like, nah. So you don't got a charger, man? I charge my shit at home. It lasts the whole shift. Which is not a lie, by the way. It's not a lie. Did I have a charger? Yes. Does my electronics last the whole shift? Yes. Was I going to give that jig access to fucking electricity to charge his iPhone? No. Suck my ass. So motherfucking these niggas is like in the lobby.
Why is that funny? Like it's not the whole just jig.
No, it's fucking jig, man. So these niggas are standing in front of the fireplace talking to one another. Yeah, man. So this one girl comes to the desk. She was like, so. I was like, yeah, I got you. No problem. They go, yeah. Yo. I'm like, yo, you can't. I was like, yo, this nigga's like, after she denied them, I was like, yo, y'all niggas want some Gatorade? Because y'all obviously lacking electrolytes. He said, what you trying to say, player? So y'all niggas is thirsty. Y'all ain't after the subtle approach. Hey, what's going on? So the niggas, so whoever was coming to pick them up, right? They was circling the hotel. These niggas finally leave, right? And then he's walking out the door to where the car is. I can see the car through the window from where I'm standing. He's walking out the door to see where the car is. Motherfucker sees a chick walk past. Wasn't even bad. This nigga does an about face and follows her all the way to the elevator. Like, nigga, you cannot be that thirsty.
Do you think they was from here?
No, he definitely wasn't, because one of the dude's wife texted him,
Mm-hmm.
"You in Atlanta, ain't you?" He said, "How the fuck she know where I'm at? How the fuck she know where I'm at?" I said, "Yo, if you're a cheater, man, you gotta have spots."
How old did they look?
Probably your age. I mean,
Shout out to them.
that nigga. How she know where I'm at? Why you ain't just tell her you going to fucking Atlanta, my nigga? Ain't you trying to fuck bitches? Maybe she's cool with that. There's some people that's cool with you fucking other people.
Yeah.
So I can't say he's a dickhead for that.
Yeah.
But then they leave, right? Homie comes down. Another guy comes down. "Hey, man, I forgot my key. Can you call the room and tell?" I was like, "Oh, your name's not on here. Let me call so she can get a key. So you can get a key." I called the room. I was like, "Yo, so just needs a key to the room. Is that okay?" She says, "No. Fuck that nigga." And I was like, "He can't get a key." I said, "Yo," I thought she was playing.
Mm.
"Yo, you can't get," she's saying, "You can't get a key, man." She was like, "And tell that nigga," she said something flagrant as fuck.
Mm.
And I was like, and she also said, and I was like, she just said you can't get a key. There was two other people standing there. They was asking me questions. She just said you can't get a key, man. And he walked away, and she said the girl and the guy. The girl said she said something else crazy. So he said something else crazy. You ain't say it, but you just said she just can't get a key. Because I was like, she also said. I was about to be messaging for real, but I was like, nah. So I'm talking to them. I was like, yeah, that's wild. They walk away. Phone rings. It's her. She goes, "Yeah, you can get that bitch a key." And she was like, you hear him on the phone, like, "Man, why you playing phone? You left the kid here, bitch, 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 bitch." I'm like, yo,
The fuck?
yo, who the fuck?
I don't think he should get a key. Because if he gets access to that room, combat might go down.
Son, this nigga ate all them bit. I heard him on speakerphone.
Mm.
I heard him on speakerphone, and I'm watching him smoke a cigarette, having a phone like this. And she's calling this nigga bitch with the like she's looking at an enemy.
Mm.
Like it's an op. You know what I'm saying? It's so fucking bitch, like with venom.
Mm.
Venom. Like I'm on the phone like this. Like, man, like y'all niggas. And then I started thinking to myself, this is a little segue. I'm not done with the hotel crime, but I started thinking to myself, why do niggas stay with chicks like? Why do y'all in relationships like that? Like that's. Why would you want a girl calling you a bitch like that?
I mean, you said it in the past. The coup.
Is it or? I don't know, man. She wasn't even that. Well, ugly bitches have fucking good pussy. I was telling somebody that earlier, but like, still, man, you're not calling me.
To me, it's like, of course, to us, it wouldn't be enough. But when you in the moment, you know, like I eat this, then I eat that later on.
Listen. You are not finna call me no bitch with the venom. Like the venom of it. It was venom behind that.
So?
You left your kid here, bitch. Bitch. She was just like, man, bitch. I'm just like, no. I saw it all weekend with the toxic relationships though.
Mm.
All weekend. Like niggas just arguing. Motherfucking shit, man. You a stupid asshole anyway. I should push you down these fucking stairs. You ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. You ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Like motherfucker coming here. She was like, oh, son. Walking past, it was a group of bitches and this nigga was arguing with his chick. She said, nigga, you can say whatever. That's why your Jordans is fake. Oh, bootleg ass nigga. And the girls that walk by, let me tell you, all 10s. Let me tell you, all 10s. They were bad as shit. They were so bad, I watched them walk out through the lobby and I watched them walk down the stairs. I was in front of the monitor like this. I said, God damn, these bitches bad as shit. These bitches bad as shit. It was 5 of them. Oh, they were like 5. They were all like, they got heels on and shit. They were like, anyway, they were bad. But in front of them, Shorty told him, that's why your Jordan is fake, old bootleg ass nigga. You never get nothing real. And he seen them and they looked at him and said, when they hit their giggling, embarrassment. I was embarrassed for him after they left because before that, I didn't give a shit. I was focused on them because they were bad as shit. I was like, God damn.
Goddamn, pull your pants.
No, not.
Okay,
I'm not.
okay.
If that nigga was in the lobby and he saw them, this nigga would have pulled his pants all the way down to the motherfucking floor. You know what I'm saying? So, but after I watched them leave, I went back like this. God damn, that was embarrassing because they said they looked at him.
That's the secondhand embarrassment.
And he was light skinned and he turned red. Like, cause that wasn't like red. That was
my pride, my ego.
That was
everything I stand for.
That was somebody pantsed you in front of the whole school and it's cold outside.
Facts. And you got on tighty whities.
Yeah. No, they pulling the whiteys down too.
Oh, geez.
And it's cold outside.
I saw that happen to this one dude, and he didn't come to school for like 3 weeks.
I
feel him on that though.
You gotta wait. You gotta make him forget. The best way to forget is to come next to him. Hey man, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, you just gotta live it up. But niggas wouldn't talk about that shit.
Hey, I'm a grower, not a shower. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it was the fact that he got pants, and then someone hit him with the ill like leg sweep, so he fell. I said, "Oh my god!" Like they comboed the shit out that man, and that shit was so unfortunate. It's like one nigga ran up behind him, and then another nigga ran up behind him and hit him with a swipe and like took his ankles from under him. That shit was so unfortunate. Like I couldn't even laugh. I only felt bad. I didn't even feel no amount of humor came from that because I know that nigga got a hold of the L. And this was like 11th grade. So
I would have threw up. I would have been laughing so hard I would have threw up.
Like junior year, prom is coming up, and you get fucking pants and your ankles taken from you within 5 seconds of each other.
Just getting up, pulling up your pants slow, and embarrassment. Everybody pointing and laughing. You just
yeah, because you got to get up off the ground, and you got to like try to pull your pants up as you getting up off the ground at the same. It's like it's just a bad look. Ass out. It's just a bad look. This is a bad time. Shout out to that dude. I think you turned out to be gay.
Oh, I don't blame him. Fuck that. You ain't get no pussy after that, player. Back of my head. Oh, no. I'm trying not to laugh no more. The back of my head. But anyway, I'm seeing niggas is arguing all the time. Motherfuckers is like nigga throwing. Man, I told you right motherfucking shit. You should have brought me this motherfucker anyway. Man, what the fuck? Slamming fucking shit down. I'm just like, yo. Number one, don't bring your bitch All-Star Weekend. That's number one.
Hey man, you know.
But that was crazy. So Saturday I about had it, and it was about 5:30. I've had it up to here. Shorty comes to the desk. I'm standing at the desk. Shorty comes to the desk. Yeah, I got a question. I was wondering. I'm just standing there. I just go.
What the fuck?
I was like, damn. She went. I'm just like this.
What the fuck?
I don't want, you know what I mean? I had to fart. I didn't want to hold it no more. Fuck it. Sick of these people. Get away from me.
You actually farted.
That shit was loud too. I was standing there.
What the fuck?
I was wondering if. And you know what's crazy? I didn't break eye contact with her. When she heard it, and when she heard it, she went like this.
Composure.
My back of my head, shit.
I'm composed.
Like I said, I was wondering if I was like, she said, it's funny because you know how girls, they go, she said, I was just like, yeah, because you got to what's going. She was like,
You had the audacity to answer her question. I would have just
I didn't
not
break,
even said anything.
shit. I didn't break eye contact either, my nigga.
You're fucking sick.
I didn't break eye contact either. Shit. Hold on a second. Hopefully nobody from my job is watching this. Okay. So fucking I didn't break eye contact. And I was like, yeah, you just gotta. She went like this. Okay. And walked off. Now you got a story to tell your friends. I don't give a fuck. Just rip that shit.
Anyways, man, 'cause at that point you was on a different type of time.
I was done.
That was demon time.
I was done.
I'm not holding shit back.
Nope.
Common courtesy goes out the window.
All the way out the
Fuck
fucking
about
window.
Or this establishment, anybody that ever walked up to me,
I'm mad. You jigaboos got me to my breaking point. Right? So damn, I don't remember what that one is. I should have put it in parentheses. So 6:50. Girl walks in, light skinned chick. She comes up to me, she was like, my minutes just ran out. Can I use your phone? I was like, no, COVID. I can't use the phone, COVID. She was like, well, can you call for me? I said, oh, no, baby girl, what happened? I mean, I didn't say that, but I was like, I got you. What's the number?
Oh, sugar.
Yeah, I was like, oh, baby girl, what happened? She said her titties was nice too. She wasn't wearing a bra. She was nice and perky.
Okay.
But so I had a friend like, yo, I said, so and so would like to know, can you come pick her up? My friend said, yo, what the fuck? Where you at? And she was like, I told her the address. She was like, okay, tell her I'm coming. Obviously something happened. Some nigga probably put her out or some shit.
Probably.
Cause she came in from the outside. It was cold on Sunday morning too. I ain't gonna flex. It's cold. Know what I mean? That's coming for the nigga that don't got no heat in his car. So fucking so I told her, I was like, yo, she coming. She's like, thank you. I gave her the tissue so she could take tissues out so she could wipe her eyes. She grabs the whole box. She grabs the whole box, she takes the tissues out, and I grab the box back, threw that shit in the garbage, and goes, yeah. Fuck out of here. So she's walking around in slides in this little fucking tight ass dress, you know. Like she wasn't covering her titties up. It was hands at her waist.
All right, man.
But then her friend came looking for her. I'm like, damn, I wonder what happened. I wanted to ask her what happened. But I was like, I got 2 more days of this shit. So I don't give a fuck with. I was in nice mode right then. Like when she started crying, and like I saw her coming from the outside. Can I use your phone? My minutes are done. I was just like, she like showed me the iPhone. Yeah, right, what's the number, man? I was like, yo, you got your friend here. I'm not gonna leave nobody stranded. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Unless a nigga tell you get the fuck out the room, then bitch.
At that point, it's contractual obligation. Like I have to. So
yeah, it's like, but like she looked like she just had a rough night. She was probably out just that nigga probably did her dirty. I mean, it's whatever. When I came in on Sunday. Oh damn, that was the wrong day I did that. Well, whatever. Story's already told. But when I came in on Sunday, this chick comes up to the desk in the worst lace front blend I've ever seen in my life. Nigga, it was crazy. And I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop staring at it, Brad.
that's facts, Jelly. What the fuck is 2021?
Yeah, she had an iPhone with minutes on it.
Cricket Wireless?
Maybe. I don't know, man. Niggas like me got unlimited. I ain't got time for that shit. I can make calls anytime, anywhere, any country. But anyway. So Shorty was like, can I email you my form? And I'm just like this. Huh? Nah, you got printed out. She was like, I got printed out. Like, yeah. I printed out. It clearly states on the form that you have to have it physical.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, where's the printout? I was like, over there. And I walked away. I was like, yo, her lace front is. Took my phone out, immediately went in the notes. Her shit was fucked up, son. It was fucked up to the point, like, let's say, all right, you see, let's say my hair is black, right?
Mm-hmm.
The lace front makeup was my complexion. And she was dark skinned. And I was like this. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. And she was short too. And she came in with a nigga that was clearly a crackhead. But it was like, I was like this.
What gave it away for him being a crackhead?
Oh.
Let's talk about it.
He was, number one, he was skinny. He had on felines.
Yeah, it's a crackhead shoe.
Hey, just a crackhead shoe in my book. Nobody wears felines no more, nigga. Grant Hill been playing. Grant Hill ain't playing like 15 years. Motherfucking like what was it, like 6 or 10? Who cares? He ain't playing no more. Like when felines was hot is when he was on the Pistons. He ain't been in the Pistons in a long time. All right?
Mm-hmm.
He nigga was in the Pistons when I was in fucking middle school. So like he was like skinny, and when he gave her a card to pay, I smelled plastic.
Mm.
And like a strong smell of plastic was a surefire sign of a crackhead, because the crackheads came in the day before, and they were clearly crackheads. Clearly, they came up to me. How much for a room? And we sold out. $20. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, yo. Just get the fuck out of here. All right? That's enough. Enough. So, like, and I smelled it, and he was like, damn, they smell like motherfucker. Like burnt plant. I'm like, nigga, that's crack. He's like, I know about weed smell. I don't know. This is the security guard. You know about weed smell. I don't really know about crack smell like that. Nigga, I do. And that shit is crack. To the gills, that's crack. All right, when your fucking sandals mismatch, you in public, that's crackhead shit. But then she fucking came back. And when she came back to the desk, I was still like this. But I checked in. I mean, they obviously had money on the card. Shout out to unemployment. And fucking, yeah. And that was that. And then, but I was like, God damn, her lace front was fucked up. I had to get on here to say, yo, ladies, if you're going to do your makeup, I'm sick of your fucking face being a different color from your neck. And if you're going to blend the lace front, bring it backwards. If you're going to blend the lace front, blend it right to where I don't see it, to not where I see that it's actually a lace front. I seen it, man. That shit wasn't even like she was trying to hide it. Some bitches be having they lace front blended with their little fake baby hairs and shit like that.
I mean, if she got the crackhead acquaintance, then clearly she's made some poor decisions and will continue to keep making those bad decisions.
Yeah, hopefully they don't smoke up the room. That's all I thought. But then the last thing that happened, it was just something real minor. Like, Shorty came in like 3:00 with her dude. She was like, I got a reservation. Okay. All right, whatever. It's Monday. Sure, I got a reservation. Okay. What's the name? Oh, my name is this. Oh, your reservation is for tomorrow. It is tomorrow. The fuck? I said. I went like this. I said, it's technically still Monday in the system. But it's after 12:00. The fuck? The fuck? You know, do the little that you know what I'm talking about, right? And I was just like, yo, I can't help you. And she was like, oh. He was like, the tall dude was like, damn, so you ain't got no rooms right now? I looked him dead in his shit and I was like, nah, we sold out. And that is the end of Hotel Chronicles.
Sounds pretty eventful. I ain't know that crackhead shit was funny. $20.
They went like this.
Fuck him, man.
They went like this. This is how you know they don't crack. They don't look at your face. How much for a room? They always moving. They don't never stop moving. Yo, we sold out. $20. Get out.
Stop playing with me, nigga. That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and get into some news. Damn, it's been a whole hour. This podcast about to go back to the 3-hour days. Said no one. We're gonna find a way to power through these shits, big dog. Some of these is one-offs. Where we starting? A lot of this shit is kind of,
We can start with well.
Oh, we can keep on this.
Oh yeah, since it was All-Star weekend. Yay.
Goddamn stinger off. Atlanta woman Asha. Asia. I'm gonna assume that's Asia.
Yeah.
Asia Coleman lures men back to hotel to rob them at gunpoint during All-Star weekend. Online dating is really dangerous, mainly for women, but it's also dangerous for. Well, I can agree if you got niggas beating off in hotel lobbies. A woman has been charged with luring men to a hotel and robbing them at gunpoint. Coleman reportedly had her victims meet her at a downtown Atlanta bar and would bar hop until they eventually went back to the hotel. They would then hear a knock at the door, and after letting her in, a man who was identified as Montez Daniel with gun would walk in and rob them, then leave. He's been found, but the police are still looking for Coleman. I mean, come on now. You know the vibes.
Yeah.
See, they put her picture down. Nobody give a fuck about Montez.
No, Montez. I think they already caught him. Wait, no, they didn't catch him.
No, they said they caught him. They didn't get
Yeah.
her. Goddamn audio. Well,
No, it's in the audio because it's surveillance.
Did he got the gun out?
I don't know.
Just making sure. I need to see this nigga just bust in.
Nah, I don't think you see that. I don't think you're going to see that.
4-minute video?
It just shows her.
Oh, okay. I'll do it to just help niggas identify her.
I know exactly where that hotel is, too.
You know? Get cleaned up. Unsuspecting niggas. It's All-Star weekend. Where's your crown? APD's most wanted. Goddamn. $2,000.
White girls always pose like that. She ain't even bad enough to a bitch like the Robin. You got to be fucking kidding me. She's not like take back to my hotel bad. She's like slop me down in the parking lot bad.
Hey man, some niggas don't give a fuck.
She actually looks like somebody I used to fuck with. If they were dark skinned and had dreads.
Then she doesn't look like someone that you used to mess with.
Same face.
Doesn't matter. Anyways, get body. On other news of niggas doing shit. All-Star weekend in Atlanta ends with over 100 GoFundMe accounts created by people stuck in Atlanta trying to get home or scamming. Man, that is actually Keisha Bottoms did that.
Oh yeah, but you shut up, bitch. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Under normal circumstances, we would be extremely grateful for the opportunity to host the NBA All-Star game, but this is not a typical year. I've shared my concerns with the public health, blah, blah, blah. Shut up.
Yeah, fuck that. You know what it was.
Okay. There was one GoFundMe that went kind of crazy. She said she asked for what, like 1,300?
She asked for 1,300, made 16.
Okay, yeah, and then she cashed out. So I don't know what made hers go so viral. Like at the time of when B sent it to me, it had like 140,000 shares. Like in 2 hours, I'm like, why are so many people sharing this? Is one girl? I still don't know why.
You want to know what's hilarious?
What's up?
Jelly hates shit like that.
What?
Giving people money because they're idiots.
I mean, I think most people should.
Yeah, but it was funny. What was funny was I sent it to her. I was like, yo, you about to get triggered.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sent it to her, and then she just went off for like 5 minutes. And I just sat in my room giggling.
Okay. This is her. She says, I went to Atlanta. And the funny part, some of the other GoFundMe's just copy pasted this.
Yep.
I went to Atlanta for All-Star Weekend with $400. Only booked a one-way because I was waiting on my unemployment to pay my way back. But they baited it. I need help surviving and making it back home to New York. Please, anything will help. Lil Yachty and Peterson were quick to clown the model. Post on his TikTok. Yachty said, "Why did you go? You should have stayed home. Anybody that want to help this poor girl, they shouldn't because you should have stayed home. You should have stayed home." 50 Cent chimed in on his Instagram. Is this real or is somebody trying to pull some bullshit? I mean, I would say it's some bullshit, but who knows? She wasn't the only person.
Well, not to cut you off. I will say the one thing I told Brad, I told Brad, if she was for real, when she gets to the money that she when she gets to the money that she needs, she would stop it. And if she's full of shit, she's gonna let it ride out. But it's two things that I think happened. It got to the money that she needed, and also was gaining a little too much steam.
Yeah.
And GoFundMe was about to go, bitch. You know what I mean? But carry on.
That TikTok was pretty funny. One person is trying to raise $70,000, stating, "Man, I came to Atlanta to have a good time and got my rims took. I don't know how because I was sleeping in the truck because I didn't have any money for a room. Thought I would find out how great Atlanta life was until I found out Atlanta is not for everybody. People shooting dice on every corner, kids selling water at every light, and $40 don't get you anything. Please help me get back home. 75 North is still fucked up. I need help bad." Another woman claimed she was robbed during the weekend, while another individual claimed he was left and got robbed.
I'm gonna be real.
I'm listening.
What that nigga just said, I believe everything that he said.
That's facts. Like, I mean, 70 G's, knock it off, but I definitely believe everything he's complaining about is true.
Yeah, because niggas definitely didn't have rooms. Niggas definitely didn't have plans. Room prices were crazy if they had rooms.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't. Yeah, like I believe, and niggas was getting their rims took. Nigga got these rims stolen at Atlantic Station in fucking broad daylight. How?
Somebody they quick with it, or niggas just didn't give a fuck.
Niggas need to work for mechanics.
That's true. Somebody had said something. What was it? Well, let me just going back to home. Yeah, okay, there it was. The fact that someone donated and called her a broke bitch has me screaming.
And at the time,
was
donated the most.
Everybody that donated was disrespecting her. I'm like, some nigga dropped off 100. It's like, yo, dumbass, blah 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 blah. And I don't know why everybody and a lot of people kept saying, when you get your unemployment, I'm gonna need my shit back. What,
bitch?
What? She's not giving you that back.
She's not.
Like, what? Why would you I hope you honestly didn't expect her to fucking give you that shit back. I mean, it was only 5 bones anyway. But
and she built frumpy.
The fuck?
Yes, the stallion.
Some people decided to use her story to raise money of their own. One woman decided to create a GoFundMe after noticing it was working. Stated, "Since y'all want to help them bum bitches, my bad,
bum bitch,
that was stuck in Atlanta for All-Star Weekend, then hello, my name is Kelly and I am stuck in Baltimore." Ugh.
Poor life choices is not going to make me give you money, bitch.
That's facts. What the fuck? Like, I don't know. It was just mad niggas just fucking copying and pasting like the same shit over and over again. Stuck in Atlanta, need help. Stuck in Atlanta, blah blah blah. It's like you're not stuck in Atlanta at this point. I don't even know. It's just, I would hope that she actually needed the money, but
I mean, I'm not gonna doubt that she did, but it's foolish of her
for you
to come to Atlanta with $400. They say Atlanta's cheap. Ain't that cheap, motherfucker? Not on $400. What the fuck $400 gonna get you? You gonna stay at the Barclays, bitch?
Yeah, I don't know what she thought that was gonna get it for a whole weekend. 400 bones.
What happened was, I'm gonna tell you this. What probably happened, and I'm gonna be real with you. She looked. I could have sworn I seen her in the hotel. So she might be the bitch I kicked out. That's why I want to know what her real name is, because I know the real name of the chick I kicked out. But a nigga probably told her, "Yo, come through. I'm a yada yada yada." She probably came through. This nigga fucking got what he got or didn't get what he got. And you gotta chill.
So fucking funny.
He didn't get what he got, and he said, "Fuck you, bitch, I'm out." And then you got stranded. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pay for your way back. Look, if you go anywhere, damn 50.
Damn, that hit it with the future tech.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I'll fly you out, man.
but if they always have a backup, yo.
That's facts. Shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. This is what niggas was saying. Gerald Jewel Brown, $5. You stayed bragging about not needing no nigga. Now here your broke ass is stranded in the city of strippers and cross dressers that you couldn't find one man to pay your way. This is so ESL's punctuation all fuck. You had to jump on here begging all the niggas for help. Pathetic. I hope the faux lace front was worth it. $200 gone to waste because your wig just got snatched. Next time, stay tricking local where you can just walk back home.
I would have replied to that and said, "Thank you for the $5."
Thanks. Thank you.
Because you're still giving her money. She's not gonna learn her lesson. I remember I kept refreshing, and that shit just kept going up by $100.
Yeah, it was pretty nutty.
Yeah,
and I was only just there to read niggas' comments. Niggas just getting this. I saw maybe 1 out of 20 comments was like from other women that was like, yeah, I have a daughter and I would hope that she was going through something like this, that someone would help her out as well. So here's 10. Please, I hope you get home safe, blah, blah, blah.
There was one comment that I said to Jelly because I knew it was going to make her mad. It was like, "Don't worry, girl. We've all been there." I said,
I hope the fuck not.
I just went like this. Screenshot send.
I would hope the fuck not.
What the fuck you mean we all been there?
Anyways.
Always have a contingency plan.
Yeah, enough of this.
That's what I'm gonna teach my kids, man. Always have a plan B. If plan B don't work, have a plan C. If plan C don't work, call me. So I can tell you how stupid you are.
Get cleaned up. We'll be going to that. This just made me laugh. Don't know if anybody's seen this. There ain't really nothing to say about this. But
At this beautiful
I'm just skip straight to the part that got niggas heated. It's a white woman. Question, are you racist? Shout out to her turning the likes and dislikes off, by the way.
the S word. It just goes on and on and on. What about other words? The F word, the C word, the R word, the S word.
High quality camera.
When does it end when we start banning language? Is it a good idea, really? Or is it better to just reclaim words that have hurt us? Just not let them have any power. Does this girl seem to you like she might be naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant? She looks like she could be that to me.
Now my thing is this, right? I honestly don't even. It's whatever. I'm only focusing on the choice of words for the acronym. For you to start out with, she got to change naturally. That's not a. It should just be natural.
I think it's she just pertaining to. Oh, okay.
It's because if you
Maybe
say
she's naturally intelligent. Maybe she's naturally all those other things.
stop it.
It
It should have been, because for you to say naturally, then I would have to assume this should have been a complete sentence by the time you got to R. But if you was gonna go, you're looking at the screen like, what's going on? If you was gonna start with naturally, that's normally describing something, and by the end of this, you should have ended. It should have been a bunch of words and ended a complete thought. But for the rest of these words are descriptive words. Naturally is not a descriptive word. It's just a natural intelligence. But even still, natural is still a dumb word. You could have came up with a better word to describe niggers than natural. You know?
Yeah,
because a lot of niggers aren't natural.
And naturally niggas. But when I seen that, I knew she was gonna do that. I was rolling. And it immediately made me think of the Clerk scene where nigga said, "I'm taking back Porch Monkey."
How?
Yeah.
And that was like the same thing. She's like, yeah, you need to take the words back that have hurt us.
What do you mean us, bitch?
Who the fuck is us? This is a Caucasian ass woman. I can breathe. This bitch is nuts.
Oh, look at her. I didn't even see what she looked like.
It's Caucasian as Caucasian can be. Definitely. She may not be a. She may not be. You think she's a Karen?
I don't.
She look like her name could actually be Susan.
She looked like she would be like, well, I didn't. I don't know. No, she's Fox News. She's saying exposing lies on Fox News. Nah, she's not Karen. Okay. She's down with the cause.
I've used the videos be doing like dummy views for her to be like only have 41,000 subs. Like a lot of her vids get more than 40,000. Get bodied by the algorithm.
She getting paid? Does she got enough subs to get paid?
You only need 1,000. Get in the bag. At this point, I feel like she's just pushing niggas' buttons. Of course,
she turned them off.
I just wanted to see. Whatever. She had the audacity. Yeah, the gall of this white devil. That's what this what she is, a white devil.
You're a fool. She really thinks she's making that. I mean, I get what she's doing, but come on, bitch.
Yeah, I'm all for taking the word back and not giving it word power. I think that you shouldn't let words rile you up or have that much control over you. So I'm with you, but I don't. For one, it doesn't need to come from you, and two, weak ass acronym.
I'm gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
Like Randall said, how dare we tell her she can't do nothing because of the color of her skin? Ah, shit, nigga. That fucking scene is hilarious. If y'all haven't seen it, look up Clerks 2 Porch Monkey.
That's just pretty.
Not right now, because you're supposed to be watching this when we're done.
Facts. Open a new tab and just save it for later.
Facts.
Boom. Okay, let's get into this shit. I want to say it might have actually happened last Wednesday after we got finished recording. It's been about a week or maybe a little bit over a week. So there's this guy. I don't remember what his name is on TikTok. It's some Kevin or some shit. I don't fucking know. Random guy on TikTok. I guess he's like, yo, I'm getting tired of people saying that I'm a transphobe or I'm a homophobe because I don't want to mess with a transgender person or a gay dude. Like, how does that make me a phobe just because I don't want to mess with them? So he said, you know what? I'm going to come out with a new sexuality and I'm going to brand it super straight. That means I only mess with people, or I only want to mess with naturally born women who identify as naturally born women. No arguments over here. Sorry, sis or bro, whatever. I'm off it. Like, I honestly don't want to look at this article because I feel like it's trying to shit on the movement, and I'll look at it afterwards. But just to see what niggas are saying. But let me see. I want to find like the actual video of
World Star.
World Star.
Yep.
They got his face on this. Should have been more prepared. You know? But what do you want from me, man? This shit is
Right there. It's at the top.
where?
At the top.
Oh. Sit back and listen.
Yo guys, I made a new sexuality now, actually. It's called super straight, okay? Since straight people, or straight men as myself, I get called transphobic because I wouldn't date a trans woman. You know, they're like, would you date a trans woman? I'm like, no, why? That's a female. No, like, that's not a real woman to me. Like, I want a real woman. No, you're just transphobic. So now, I'm super straight. I only date the opposite gender, women, that are born women. So you can't say I'm transphobic now because that's just my sexuality, you know?
Steady calling my phone. I done told you.
Bitch. This shit skipped. That's why I don't be fucking with them. I can't screen these.
Now created a flag. Like, this
Sorry, sis, you got music in the background.
is now a movement, apparently.
These are banding together and starting some kind of... Sounds kind of like the homophobes back in the...
Like, this is
Are you judging somebody on their sexual preference?
She was basically calling that guy transphobic. and a
Dave
bully.
now...
Yeah, she basically.
I don't understand how he was a bully, but
Like, she's basically saying that like him creating that is just him creating a new sexuality is just a way for him to avoid addressing his transphobic nature. Shut up. Shut the fuck.
now created a flag and started a movement. Sounds kind of like the homophobes back in the day saying, oh, those gays are banding together and starting some kind of movement. Huh. How dare them have a preference? Fucking hypocrisy.
music.
Why can't
This after
straight men or straight women have, but gay people, lesbians, non-binary, or anybody else on the spectrum can have a preference, a community, and a movement around their fucking preference. Don't hate and be ignorant. Allow people to have a preference, right?
Your body.
I watched this shit like 6 times.
Okay.
So I knew the music was coming.
So yeah. So now, it's like a battle of the super straight people versus everyone that just wants to say you niggas is just transphobic for not for basically we're just trying to avoid being called a transphobe, so you just want to create a movement or whatever, blah blah blah.
I was in Yahoo Sports.
I have no fucking idea. This is
Y'all
nuts.
niggas really don't have nothing to talk about when it's on Yahoo Sports.
Facts. Super straight started a trend when media users claimed it as their sexual orientation. Over the past week, some people online have been openly referring to themselves as super straight, causing a turn to trend across social media platform. According to Urban Dictionary, it's meant to refer to a preference of the opposite sex with the exclusion of transgender people. Though it's describing a preference, members of the transphobic movement claim it's a sexual orientation and have caused intense discord online. Encountering the idea for the first time may not know is that chaos caused by the idea is precisely the point. According to the discussion threads, trolls deliberately plan to provoke a reaction and divide LGBT communities by spreading the super. What the fuck? See, that's like
Story continues.
See, now they like trying to fucking say that niggas made this shit up for like propaganda just to fuck up the LGBT niggas. Sorry, listen. You said this thing. It might have even been last week. You said that LGBT niggas swear that they're the most under attack ass niggas on the internet when all these niggas do is lash out
And bully people.
So when niggas be like, you know what, I'm sick of y'all attacking us, we just gonna say we're gonna come up with our own orientation. So you can't say that we are attacking y'all or doing anything against y'all. Do what you want to do, but we don't want to take part in that. You're just a fucking what? Like you literally don't want anyone, like you don't want niggas to have nothing?
No.
You only want niggas to smash and bang whatever you want them to smash and bang? Like, nigga, I'm not messing with no man. I'm not messing with no transgender person.
Like,
sorry.
there's something wrong with us. God damn, I just remember I gotta put together that fucking table. There's something wrong with us that if we don't want to fuck with them, that there's something wrong with us. And believe I get the whole nigga. I live in Atlanta. I work in Atlanta, so you already know what comes through that hotel.
Yeah,
nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So they be like, "Well, why? What's wrong with you? What? You got a problem with us?" I say, just because y'all not my cup of tea, why do I have to have a problem with you? Oh, because I'm everything a woman is. I said, are you?
You can't. Number one.
I went like this one time to somebody in the street, not the job. They came up to me and they said, so yada, yada, yada. And, you know, I engaged them in a situation. I'm like, nah, man, I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, well, why? What the fuck the problem is? Y'all get the same old shit. I'm like a woman too. And I said, pre-op or post-op? Pre-op. So you still got the same thing I got. Right? Said, the same thing I got is down there, right? I mean, technically, then you ain't got nothing that I want. Even if he was post-op, I'm be like, still a mangled. Anyway. But I mean, it's just it's nigga that when the nigga came out with the super straight shit, the smile on my face when I saw, especially when white man schooled that black girl.
That shit was.
He
that
said,
shit was-
"Fucking hot rock with her." And do I think some niggas is using this to troll motherfuckers?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I agree, but I think it's a troll that is necessary.
Yeah.
Like y'all, like you niggas need to get the fuck. Like this article, I'm just skimmed through this because this shit. The first sentence is
Trolls,
so deep.
bigots, trans exclusionary radical feminists are refraining from their harassment of transgender people as supposed new sexual. Why is it got to be supposed? Do we?
See.
If we were to say, what did that motherfucker? What did Combo say? Oh, I don't know what I'm attracted to. I'm this. I could be this. So I was like, man, motherfucker, you made that shit up out of nowhere. When we say,
Yeah.
y'all making that shit up out of nowhere, you're a hate monger.
Yeah.
But niggas are like, you're not. The best way for them to combat this is to go, okay, we get it. We like niggas could see what you're trying to do and be like, all right.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like when somebody's trying to piss you off.
Yeah.
And they be like, that's why you got a big ass head. You know, I do have a big ass head.
Yeah.
You take the bullets out of their gun. But
Yeah.
what y'all did is what y'all always do when somebody fucking, he really ain't even come at them.
Yeah.
He just said, you know.
Didn't. See, 'cause it's just this first sentence is are reframing their harassment of transgender people as the new identity super straight. No one harassed who he was getting harassed. So in order to avoid harassment, I identify as this, so y'all can leave me alone now. And that caused y'all to attack him even more. Like many Russian things on the internet, 4chan is largely responsible for TikToker. Oh, Kyle. His name is Kyle. First coined the term and now deleted the video. And he got banned, by the way. They banned this nigga for a week.
Yo, really?
Yeah, on TikTok, they banned him for a week.
I'm so.
He says being super straight means that he only dates women that are born women. You can't say I'm transphobic now because that's just my sexuality. To weaponize the language and symbols for the LGBT like pride and the rainbow flag. Let me see. It's so sad. Said a straight person. I don't want to date a trans person. No, you have to. No, you have to. Transphobe. Comes back a super straight person. You can't just make up your own sexuality. I mean, not to say that transgender people are making shit up, but to the people that's been here for a while. So Jelly and D, y'all remember when we went through and looked at like those 30 fucking
Get out of my head.
flags, and most of that shit was just fucking made up hoo-ha, and y'all niggas want to come at somebody for making up some shit just to get away from y'all.
And look what she did, right? However, the majority of people engaging in the image board thought it was a brilliant trolling opportunity and a way to radicalize young men with right-wing thinking. It's not really right-wing thinking. Like, if motherfucker, like, there's a thing is like, it's too much.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it is.
It's too much. Like a nigga can't be like, yo, I'm good. Yo, without the nigga getting harassed. I get harassed all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
See,
You'll never break me.
I feel like I will say I can see how niggas can look at it as some troll shit, but it still is like, excuse me.
I don't know who put the fucking Nazi S's on the flag.
Yeah, that's just niggas trying to do some shit. They're like, yeah, it's Nazi propaganda. See, that's niggas trying to do some conspiracy theory shit, and niggas trying to get the Reddit forum shut down and shit like that. Like niggas was dead at, like they have to shut the super straight forum down at a certain time every day because niggas just go in there, post some shit, and then flag what they posted so they can get the Reddit page shut down. Like niggas is dead ass just going in there just doing shit like that. I don't think no niggas is going on the trans Reddit page and saying some wild shit. And if they are, just fucking ban them. But niggas is actively going out of their way to shut down super straight because now you're saying you're being attacked. No one gives a fuck. You say you want to be treated like normal people. No one gives a fuck about normal people.
Nah, man.
We're treating you like we treat everybody else. I don't give a fuck about you. So stop trying to come at niggas. Y'all niggas. It's like niggas is just on 10 when everyone else is on 0.5.
Well, it's basically because nowadays, if you don't agree with me, it's not that you have a difference of opinion. No. You can never have that. It's now that
You're a bigot.
you're this. How you not agree with me? There's something wrong with you if you don't agree with me anymore. And it's because you want to know why? Niggas got left unchecked. And they letting these niggas run amok. They're letting them run amok with the bullshit instead of somebody grabbing these motherfuckers and be like, hey, I don't know. I don't agree with that. We're part of the LGBT. No.
Yes.
But like motherfucking like nobody grabbing these motherfuckers be like, hey, calm your shit down, man. Like just because I don't like you doesn't mean I'm a motherfucking bigot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like shit like this. This is what shit like this. Now I feel like niggas are trolling.
Yeah.
With shit like this. They're like, we don't need to fit into your narrow idea. We demand inclusion and acceptance. We are here. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, now y'all niggas are trolling. I can say that the abuse I have received today is no different to what I have received my entire life. Just because I do not find a trans woman's penis attractive, I am labeled a bigot and a transphobe. I can't help the way I was born. Spread love. Some shit like that. It's like, it's facts, but I know this nigga is trolling.
It's kind of funny. Trans woman penis. But it's like this. Listen.
I'm out and super straight and delighted.
And the niggas, the niggas like that, all right, I get it. But like, it should make it easier. You know what I'm saying? Nobody bothering lesbians. Everybody loves lesbians. The fuck you talking about? I got a friend who's a lesbian. She is delightful. But I'm motherfucking like, it should make it easier for them. Hey, so yeah. Oh no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm super straight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Cause now it's like, we should be like, no, I'm okay.
But nah, frothing at the mouth like they got rabies. Frothing at the mouth. You trying to say, nah, it's y'all niggas is, man, these fucking new niggas. It's the new niggas. It's your people.
Nah, it's people under me.
It's under you.
Yeah, Gen Z is not me.
Oh,
I'm Gen Y. Gen Z is Zoomers.
you just ducked it.
Hey man, that ain't me. But I ducked it. That's all that matters. I'm up. I'm above the criminal scum.
It's the new niggas that left. It's the new niggas getting niggas fired for putting a hand on the back. It's a nigga getting fired for fucking they trying to get.
Who got canceled this week? Pepe Le Pew. Got Pepe Le Pew up out of here. He's not gonna be in Space Jam 2 because they said he normalized rape culture.
Nigga ain't getting his check now. Let me tell you something. You as motherfuckers go into the animal kingdom and see two animals interact when they about to get it on, and you tell me, never mind. Just gonna leave that there. But
it's not consensual.
You ever heard two cats getting it on? You ever watched them fucking biting the back of an egg?
Hey, but I'm at the end, and I'm not at the beginning of Z. So, hey, you know?
They get slid in right under the door like motherfucking Indiana Jones. Nigga grabbed his hat from before the door, crushed his your arm.
Those are not my people. I think Gen Z starts. What year does that start? I say got like 98, or maybe it's 2000 babies. 97. Oh, that was 3 years. You know, they're currently between 6 and 24 years old. Get bodied. 26, baby.
Get mixed.
Facts. Cancellation of Eminem. Then they were saying, like, yeah, if you're gonna get Pepe Le Pew up out of here, you gotta get Miss Piggy too. She been beating the shit out of Kermit and being abusive and blah blah blah.
Or Shorty from the Parkers. They're trying to get Speedy Gonzalez out of here, and I'm not gonna say it.
Just stop it. But to me, even with just this shit, when does it end?
It doesn't.
And that's the point. Like now you're just. I could never live a lifestyle where I'm going out of my way to find things that upset me.
Well, you're not a little bitch.
What a shit life to live. I'm only gonna. I want to be sad all the time. Just to say, oh, I got to see. That's why I like when niggas be like, I got depression and shit now. You probably did it to yourself.
Yeah, like nigga, like I don't understand. Like, how do you not look at the sun and go, man, fire? You know what I'm saying? Or like all the fucking take for instance, sad boy Zay.
Mm.
You're happy. I know you're a happy kid.
Yeah.
Why you take a sad boy picture?
Hey man, sadness
sells.
Yeah, for women, sex sells. For men, sad sells. I guess niggas let's get sad on the track. Niggas can relate. That's
I
what,
agree, Jelly.
Ren always be playing fucking Rod Wave. Every song he plays is sad, or every song he sings, raps, whatever the fuck. This nigga's sad. And I'm like, why you always listening to this sad ass nigga? He's
This
sad.
is why these motherfuckers is.
They could be part of that. Damn, Ren is Gen Z. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. What were you gonna say?
I don't know, man. I'm just a grumpy old man right now, man. Speaking of, I need to write that verse, but like I'm just a grumpy old man. I guess that's what they're gonna look at me as.
It's not even being a grumpy old man. It's just like common sense. It's like no one, like everyone is just soft, and the kids that are growing up after this, they want to make everything be so accepted and blah blah blah. It's gonna get to the point where you can't. Like the world doesn't operate that way. Like I saw a TikTok that perfectly summed all this shit up. It was a Gen Z girl, and she was like, "Listen, I don't know who needs to be the one to tell you this, and I want to say this as the nicest way I can. You have to stop trying to pretend that everyone gives a fuck about your life. Like it is no one's job to make sure you're not triggered. It's no one's job to make sure you feel safe and protected. It's no one's job to make sure that your mental health is taken care of. The only person that's responsible for that shit is you. So you need to stop trying to blame people for you having these fucked up thoughts and blah, blah, blah. You need to look in yourself, like find that shit within yourself instead of just always lashing out and blaming everybody else for everything else. Like, nigga, it's on you.
Well, when you're being coddled and everyone's telling you that it's, oh, you know, it's well, but it's the bullshit, man. That nigga, I am so grateful I had the dad that I had. And my mom. Beasts. Shut your bitch ass up. You know what? You're right. You're fucking right.
I was being a little bitch.
I was never sad boy goonks.
Yeah.
You know,
I was wondering, like, where you gonna take us on that one? Okay.
I don't understand, like, motherfuckers know me, like, only time I get sad is when I gotta go to work. Even sometimes I be fucking walking into work happy as shit.
But that's as adults should, you know. But
that's why I got hurt.
Like it's no one's responsibility to fucking make sure that you're safe. Like, why are you trying to? You can't blame everybody. Oh, this triggers me. Why should I give a fuck about your triggers? I shouldn't.
Nope, not at all.
Who are you, nigga?
You mean
I don't have to give a fuck about who you are.
It was social media that did this. Because back in the day, we didn't have social media to be a sad boy, whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On social media, they like, I'm so fucking what you call it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And you got 8 million niggas. What's wrong?
Facts. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's theirs. Like, and when you be like listening to some of the stories, you be like, yo,
this is you're definitely the problem. You're the problem.
You're definitely the problem.
It's that mentality of it's
kind of like women when they say,
stop it. It's like when niggas just put victims on a pedestal and just like as soon as someone says, I'm sad, and they tell them, oh, it's okay, man. You could have did it like this, blah, blah, blah. You played no part in this. No part. Okay, this nigga's sad because his mom kicked him out, but didn't talk about the fact that he came home late and fucking took a shit in the middle of the floor and is addicted to heroin.
My mom kicked me out, but you don't talk about how you was stealing from her to get your fucking heroin fix, you doped up cokehead.
Yeah. That's the only way I know how to cope. Well, then you need to go to rehab.
Yeah.
What you talking about? You need to go to rehab and don't blame niggas. So now every time you see a needle, now I'm getting triggered. Don't talk about needles around me.
Even it's the government's fault. Back when fucking people were on crack, back in the day, they locked them up. Hey, nigga, that's your fault for being a crackhead. Now I'm an opioid addict. Oh, we're not gonna give you any time for busting that old lady in the head and stealing her purse. We're gonna send you to rehab for 30 days, and hopefully that'll help you. Motherfucking crackheads, well, ex-crackheads, well, maybe they still smoking it. The crackheads in jail, like, man, what the fuck? I didn't even do that, nigga. I just got caught with rocks on me.
Facts.
I had 3 rocks and got 20 years.
And then this nigga fucking stabbed 8 old ladies, but because this nigga pled heroin, nigga got to walk free.
I'm an opioid addict. I didn't know, man. It just took over on me, man. I'm just an addict, man. It just took me over, man. It just took me over. I know crackheads that just, well, I used to know, he's dead now. I used to know a crackhead that used to just smoke crack and didn't bother nobody.
Mm.
Just a fucking crackhead. Like, he ain't had no rights. He ain't gonna rob people. He just say, hey, man,
Yeah.
can I borrow $5? Why do you say borrow when you know you're not giving it back?
That's cancel borrow, the word borrow, for niggas that never give shit back. I feel like that's a word that needs to be canceled. Take this shit out the dictionary.
Yeah, facts.
No one ever borrows anything. Like, can I have this?
Someone very wise told me that when you lend money, you have to lend it with the fact that you're not getting it back. And if the person says they're gonna pay you back and they don't pay you back, you just got to know that person is just untrustworthy.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And when he said that, I was like this. Yeah, fucking facts.
Yeah.
And so when I lend people money, it's
valid.
Yeah.
It saves you the stress of being like, yo, this nigga owe me the $20. You got to give it away and just be like.
Also, they said don't lend money you're gonna need.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, these Gen Z niggas is something else, man. Cause they the one that come up with all these fucking phobes.
And it's not going to stop.
Everyone's a phobe and a bigot these days.
It's not going to stop until motherfuckers be like, enough. But the politicians are not going to say enough because they need their votes. And the fucking other people are not going to say enough because they're a bunch of pussies.
Yeah. Because now they're like, yo, we got to pander, so we got to keep these niggas in our good graces.
Motherfucking I don't agree with none of this shit.
Moving.
Shout out to town halls.
This guy. We're gonna. I don't need no news article. I just need the video. Okay, let's get it.
Is she talking in it?
Yeah, she's talking.
New details at 5.
Okay, that was a guy who was an Uber driver who was assaulted. He wanted these 3 women to put on their mask. It like 2 of them had their mask on. It was just the one that was hitting them.
He wanted her to pull it up.
Yeah. She wouldn't put her mask on, so he stopped the car and was basically like, "Yo, y'all got to get the fuck out." Didn't want to get out. They got a little aggro, and the Pokemon battle commenced. She used bullet punch, and whichever move hits multiple times.
San Francisco police now investigating this confrontation inside an Uber. The driver says he was attacked by a passenger after telling the group to get out of his car.
Jesus. And they got
She ripped his mask off.
Okay. Let me just say this. I am tired of seeing shit like this where woman gets aggro, does some shit that's out of pocket. The man does something bad. Like, she tries to take his phone. He goes to get his phone back. And now they're like, yo, what the fuck you doing, nigga? Don't put your hands on her. Fam, she took my fucking phone.
It's kind of like they've been getting away with this behavior for it's a long time. It's kind of like some would say they're like a box that was left unchecked.
Some would say.
Some would say.
Some would say.
Police telling us it all started when the driver told one of the passengers to wear a mask. The driver says an argument began and he decided to end their Uber ride. Video that appears to be from one passenger's cell phone shows the group refusing to get out.
Bro, he was not letting us out on the middle of the freeway. He was not letting us out on the middle of the freeway.
Now, police are now investigating the incident as a robbery, but did not tell us if officers found the passengers. Now, that same passenger took to social media later with her side of the story.
All I did was take his mask off.
Assault.
And cough a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, that was disrespectful.
And cough a little bit. I said whenever that story was however many months ago of homegirl that coughed on the lady's baby or whatever, coughing these days is attempted murder. The way I look at it, that's biological warfare, bitch. Don't play with me.
I'm dead wrong for that, but it could have been avoided.
Uber released.
I saw that too, Jelly. She has a history of harassing Uber niggas.
Because she's unchecked. And she's probably a rich kid.
Probably.
You're in Hawaii, just chilling. Like
there's other videos of her that are coming out of her and the same two girls. It was one of the other girls. She was recording her in the front seat. She was talking to this dude, and he was like, I guess he told him to get out. The other girl like putting her hands on him and stuff. That he like, yo, like don't touch me. Like, what's wrong with you? And she's like, why you getting mad, bro? Like, why you getting mad? Like, and if this nigga fucking snuff your ass, then you're gonna be sitting there. Oh my god, how dare you put your hands on a woman? Blah blah. Like, why you playing with a stranger? You don't know this nigga. If he got it on him just in case somebody want to get active, and you start putting your hands on him, coughing on him and shit. If nigga would have put 6-7 in your ass, some would say he's justified. Not I. I would never. But some people would say that that's justified. It's YouTube. Don't say it. Some people would say that taking action physically would be justified, if not necessary. But that's just what some people say. You know, I asked a couple of people at work about it. They all said the same thing. Like they probably would. The people at work said they would probably beat the shit out of her. But you know, I would have kept my cool like homie did. I would never hit her with a reverse elbow into a spinning back fist. You know, something crazy. Get a little inventive on her. You know, just stand up.
Yeah, like I would never like get out the car and open the back seat and just like I would never like just like hit them with all my might. I would never do nothing like that.
Never, because
that's wrong.
As everyone has told me from birth, you never put your hands on a woman, even if she puts her hands on you first and stabs you and sets you on fire, does whatever she can, but you never have the right to retaliate, defend. Don't even never think about defending yourself. It's a woman. She's harmless. What can she do?
No, not even if she stabs you in the stomach or, I mean, pours hot water on you for no reason.
You deserved it, nigga.
All the time, every time.
Every time.
Every time.
You're never in the right.
Never. They're allowed to do whatever they want.
Facts. Don't ever say that we're not feminists.
I ain't gonna go that far, Chief. You lost me there, Chief.
Don't ever say that we're misogynistic. We love women. But what we do hate is ignorant bitches.
Releasing a statement saying, quote, the behavior seen in this video is appalling.
Anyways, she got banned by Lyft. This didn't even happen. And
I thought she said she plans to sue Uber.
Is this the one?
Yeah.
Taught me. My boyfriend taught me.
Yes, sir.
He taught me, don't let nobody play with you. Smack the fuck out.
What the fuck? I'm not clicking.
My boyfriend taught me. He taught me, don't let nobody play with you. Smack the fuck out them. That's what I was taught. So if y'all boyfriends.
And I like how she's saying that's what I was taught, as if her boyfriend is her dad.
Facts.
The fuck is that about?
Told y'all to let this Uber, let y'all get out the car and get robbed or whatever the fuck would have happened. Now that's on y'all.
Valid point, but you still went OD.
All you had to do was pull the mask up.
And the ride would have finished, and then you could have talked shit on this nigga at the destination.
Stop getting in lifts and Ubers turned.
That's facts.
Somebody else, like imagine if your friends got in your car like that and you was having a bad day.
Yeah.
Just turn, and wrecking shit. I swear, man, y'all just.
Hell no. And he lucky as hell I ain't have nothing on me on mamas, because if he would have played with me, bruh, it would have been a whole different story.
You wouldn't have done shit,
For
bitch.
real,
Fuck
you're not about to kick me out on the freeway. Everybody I know, 75% of people I know would have smacked the shit out of him or done some crazy ass off the wall shit.
She definitely seemed like someone who was sheltered and then got around one black person, and now she's from the hood.
All I did was take his mask off and cough a little bit, but I ain't even have corona, so at the end of the day.
But you said you had corona. And bitch, I'm not playing with you. If you say you got the vid, the fuck out my whip.
Suing the fuck out this bitch.
What are you talking about, bitch?
Okay, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was disrespectful as fuck. I'm dead ass wrong for that, but it could have been avoided. Period, point blank. It could have been avoided.
You just pulling your mask up.
Yeah, it could have been avoided if you just pulled your mask up.
You could have just waited and made sure we was safe.
You would have made sure yo pass this fucking stupid ass Uber, bruh. Oh mamas. That's why I take Lyft. That's why I take Lyft. That's why I take Lyft. Like, I'm finna sue Uber for they seen the whole video, so they know they dead ass wrong. So where my check at? Where's my check? For real.
Any fucking ways. Lyft did see the video, and they said, although this incident did not occur or did not involve the Lyft platform, the unacceptable treatment of the driver in this video compelled us to permanently remove the rider from the Lyft community. Driving in a pandemic is not easy. Please wear masks, respect one another, and be a good person.
They pepper sprayed that man?
Yes, they did. That wasn't in the video, but they pepper sprayed him. Or maybe there was pepper spray in the car. Because he said, because that was the follow up shit of him. He hit up Uber and was like, yeah, they fucking they pepper sprayed my car. It's a stain on my car, and can I get a little compensation to do that? I think first they offered this nigga like a dub. He's like, nigga, that's not enough. They offered him nigga like 50. It's like, nigga, that's not enough. And it was like, he's like, yo, I'm in California. The LA area is like $250 minimum for a detail. Like, what are y'all talking about? They capped him at 120. Let me see. So they started. Oh, and she at first she had all these videos on her Instagram, but of course you privated her shit because
lawyer probably told him to take it down.
Niggas started to find out about all the bullshit she was doing. So they started now this is the part of the story where I'm kind of like, all right. So he asked him for the little 120 or whatever. Nigga started a GoFundMe for the nigga and gave niggas raised 30 G's for this nigga. What is his name? So we can find this shit right the fuck now. What is his name? His name is something not American.
Oh shit.
That is boop bop. Fundraiser. We're not even gonna try to pronounce it. Now he's at 47. I was even 20 G's. I don't think that he started this. I think somebody else did. Yeah, this dude, same banner says organizing this fundraiser on behalf of, not gonna say his name. Was physically assaulted and pepper sprayed by a group of 3 Uber passengers and refused to comply with Uber's rider policy. He informed them they were canceled the ride and they needed to leave his vehicle. They hit him, yank off his mask, tried to steal his phone, and then pepper sprayed him. It's just assault. That's the only thing you can say. It's just assault. They failed to step up, take care of his Uber driver and help him with lost wages. They offer him $20 for having pepper spray and cover his interior fabric. They upped it to $120 in compensation, but this does not come close to the expenses of having a professional car dealing to try and remove the strong chemicals. Yeah. And this is the only thing that I'm kind of like, all right, a bit much. It's a bit fucking much. I understand this nigga got tapped on the back of the head a couple of times. You know, you got your mask taken. You got pepper sprayed. But that ain't worthy of 50 G's. Now it's niggas see a cause. Now it's like niggas just seeing anything that they feel is a cause and they just giving niggas anything. And I don't. That's $1,000 from one nigga. Couple 500s, couple 300s, little 250 action, a lot of 250s, 180, 120, hella hundos, hella hundos. Huh. You know? You're making a face. What's up with you, man? Did this upset you a little bit? Does it get under your skin? Does it grind your gears?
I don't care about him getting that money because obviously they're raising that money, so he doesn't have to Uber anymore. Like obviously, he's going to be a little apprehensive of Ubering. You know what I mean? And understandable. You're in San Francisco. no matter what they say, San Francisco has some of the worst people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But also, it's just that I'm sitting here and I'm trying to digest what that bitch was saying, talking about on mama, if she would have had something on her. And I've seen a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I know people about that.
Yeah. What?
Somebody need to whoop her ass. She needed her ass whooped terrible. And she was doing that because she was in front of her friends too. But also, she probably been doing that for a long time, because if she's in this country, she looks like she's Middle Eastern or something.
Yeah, she's definitely not American.
Yeah, she's living in San Francisco's not cheap.
Yeah.
You got to have some bread to live in San Francisco. And having bread her whole life probably spoiled her. She probably be around the wrong people. Birkin bags, all that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Justin Bieber is a whammy. And like fucking, it's just, how dare you? And I bet her boyfriend that says that shit, I want to know what her boyfriend looks like. I want to know what her boyfriend looks like.
Probably the nigga that was drunk, fucking rubbing on his shit earlier. That elite level hood booger.
I doubt her boyfriend's a hood booger.
You don't think so?
I doubt her boyfriend is with the same facade as this bitch. All lies. And when I see that, I just go, yeah, you can't, like Bill Burr said, you can't hit him. And they know that. And that's why she act like that. And she had a black friend in there. Don't be putting our hands on her. Like the one in the middle, she wasn't really doing nothing.
Yeah.
She looked like she was about to hit the guy like once, but all right. But you see who she surrounds herself with.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just that.
I think it's just
I hate shit like that.
I think it's just three girls that all just want to impress each other and look like they tough in front of each other. So I'm like, just with all the other videos I've seen of them, all three of them together doing the same shit to other people, it's like it almost just seemed like every Uber they get in, they're menaces. And it's like, why are you living like this?
You should have said that before we got in the car.
I don't understand how you know that a pandemic is still going on. In California, where it's always the worst, how do you not put a mask on?
Yeah, and why are you acting surprised? Like, and you have the mask.
And she had a mask on and she ripped it off.
Yeah,
but she knows she's recording, so she's trying to act tough. Like, come on, fam.
Yeah, like she definitely knows better. Like, she's just fucking, man.
Like, I really wish I could see what her boyfriend look like.
Drop us off. We don't know nobody here. Take us to our house where we paid for to go. We got a
I don't
mask.
have that trip anymore. It is canceled.
Okay, well that sucks for you because
yes, I told you I requested another one, but you're gonna wait until it comes, or else we're going with you home.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna wait until it comes.
So I'm confirming it last time. I'm going home. You are free to get out of my car.
Why? You just not here. We just ordered another Uber.
To get out of my car. Don't waste my time.
I'm about to call the police, and they're not gonna side with you in this situation. I'm sure these niggas know how Uber works. If you act rowdy, the Uber driver at any point has the power to say, I'm ending this ride. You gotta get the fuck out. So just like the police at the hotel earlier, oh, she criminal trespassing.
Yep.
And you gonna get the fuck out. I was finna light the fuck up. Like it's she got followers. Like she actually gained a bunch of followers.
Of course she did.
This is 2 days ago. She had 11,000. When I
Persian.
checked it,
I already know how they act.
When I checked it earlier, she had like 40-something thousand followers. So D. She private her shit. This is no better. Death threats and suicide-inducing taunts are never acceptable. What the fuck, people? I mean, that is OD, but you can't give that type of energy and then expect niggas not to give you that shit back.
Bruh, people always want to put females down, and it's always bitches too. Like, what is wrong with you, hoes? If you're in an uncomfortable ass situation, you would want other females to support you and understand that shit, not fucking go start hella shit for no reason. Come on now, that's hella negative. Like, us, no. That's why I don't have a problem with her, because I'm not no hating ass bitch.
Why do they think that they canceling me from Uber and Lyft when I'm not even about to play with y'all, bro.
Who cares? Who cares? You know,
Bro.
fuck Uber and fuck Lyft. We not on that shit. 2021, never again. Fuck
Bro,
that.
ain't nobody though. I've been having GLE for 3 years.
Bro, these are random ass people.
I'm off this bitch. It's trying to flip this. Don't try to flip.
She talk about how she got a Benz. I'm trying to tell you, fam, like, you're a rich kid. Stop it. Stop it. If they was to put you in gym pop, you're fucking crying. Stop it.
That's fucking. I would expect women to band together when women are in an uncomfortable situation. When a situation that you mean possibly you created. You create a situation and now you're upset that people aren't on your side when you're the problem. Nutso behavior. Nutbag.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you go unchecked. Anyway, enough of this bitch.
That's facts.
I literally want a daughter. I never used to want a girl, but now I literally want a daughter. So I could just, whenever she gets in a situation, she just beats the shit out of people. And all I have to do is, I used to have a girl in New York like that.
Like what?
I used to have this big chick. She was my homegirl. I don't want to say her name, but she used to beat bitches up for me. Because I would never hit a chick.
Mm-hmm.
Never. Like, they would do whatever to me. She was like, yo, I got you. She would beat bitches up.
It's nice. Have one in the tuck, just in case someone get a little rowdy. Yo, pull up.
Man, I used to deal with Latinas all the time, so attitudes.
Pull up on 4th and 5th. Is that even how streets work?
Not where I live, my nigga.
Pull up on 4th and 5th. What?
Not where I lived. Maybe in the city. All right, so I've been watching a lot of Soft White Underbelly because I watch YouTube more than I watch any other streaming service.
I don't know how long we're gonna be able to keep this shit on the screen.
His face?
Yes, nigga.
Why? It's on YouTube.
How many times I had to tell you about a homie that was looking at a woman's video that was on YouTube and he got fucking his stream bodied for sexual content.
I don't even want to talk about this no more. You just ruined it for me. Bye. Go to the next thing.
No, what's up with this nigga?
Well, no, it's just not him, but it's just like a lot of shit. Like you see a lot of fucked up things in the world. There was one lady that was on Spice. She was like, nah. She's just talking all crazy and shit. You see like the impact of drugs. I watched the video the other day about this guy.
Golly, he looks like a chimp.
Nigga, if you heard him, if you hear him talk, he can barely see out of his eyes. Somebody like blew his shit off. They had to take skin from his leg and and grab it to his face and veins out of something to put it in his arm, and he keeps his arm in a sock, and he has like violent outbursts and shit. But I watched this thing about the other guy, how he was saying like, yo, I was at my grandmother's house and there was this guy there. Like he would do something to my grandmother, she would scream, and then he would come to me in like 5. And I used to always tell my parents, there's a boogeyman in the room. Like there's a boogeyman in my room. They'd be like, oh nigga, you just scared. Like the scared little kid. And the motherfucker start crying, and then like if your kid comes to you tell you there's a boogeyman,
yeah.
Like yo, check that out. It find out that his half brother was molesting this nigga for like years. And then it got to the point where this shit was just normal, man.
Just like you said, shout out to Black households just not listening.
Shout out to Skid Row looking like Kevin Hart. Oh, Kevin Hart, by the way.
Well, it could. That's facts. It could, but I won't just say that's the Black experience. We can talk about the Black experience because we know the Black experience. But all y'all other niggas might go through some shit as well. But I don't give a fuck because I'm not y'all.
Yeah, but like but like they knew that boy was getting touched and shit, and ain't nobody said nothing. Mother didn't say nothing. Grandmother didn't say nothing. It's just like, come on, fam. Like, come on, man.
I was just reading these damn titles. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Crystal meth addict, heroin addict, prostitute interview, teenage prostitute interview, homeless man, gang member, on drugs, functional heroin addict, transgender, homeless transgender, prostitute, crack addict, prostitute. All right, she looks nuts.
That's because that's he.
Gang member, crystal meth, heroin, crack, transgender prostitute, homeless woman.
Oh, yeah, I just watched the beat the other day. The homie right there, the boogeyman is real. When he was like, the boogeyman is real, like, yo, I was like, yo, that shit. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you something, man. My kids, say something, somebody did something to them, just go take it at face value.
Yeah.
You
You kind of have to until you can prove otherwise.
Yeah.
You kind of have to. Like I will never assume my kid just have an overactive imagination because some shit I wouldn't expect a kid to just know or just think of.
It's like that Hulu, remember the stupid ass, that shitty monster series on Hulu?
Monsterland?
Yeah.
What a fucking. Anyways.
But she was like, he was like, yo, I told you it was him and whatchamacallit. And you didn't believe me. Sex abuse victim, JJ. It's crazy, man.
Pimp and prostitute. Gang stores, meeting God on Skid Row, crack, pimp, prostitute, gangs, heroin, fentanyl, prostitute, homeless, prostitute.
They
porn.
they go into watch that man.
An hour? God damn.
Let me just
she
go.
She must have been giving it up.
Let me just I'm taking a photo video, the one I'm gonna watch later.
Okay.
In my mind. But like, yeah, man, like I be watching these shits, man. This shit is fucking crazy, man. Like, goddamn.
$1 million in crack. Rebuilding my life, prostitute, sex offenders, sexual abuse.
There was this one
schizophrenic man.
The spice chick. She was just Jesus Christ. It's the way she was talking and everything, man. It's just like, yo. I just was like, this shit is like, do you really think you have a view of the world? Sometimes, even though I know the world is fucked up and I see it, but I ignore it. But like when you hear these motherfucking stories and shit like that, man, it's like
it definitely makes you feel away. But you gotta take yourself out of that shit before you get caught in the matrix.
Oh no, definitely.
Start becoming too much of an impact. That's what I like with that unseen doc. I said, damn, these niggas' stories are kind of crazy. But at the end of the day, you're still a cracky.
Oh yeah, facts.
And,
the only one, like, I listened to the gang member dude. He was like, he's all with God now, and they talked to him because they talked to his baby mom, was just a white girl, a little white prostitute and this shit. They talked to her, but then like the only one that really like fucking made me go, like, when I was watching this shit at work, and I was just like, this, damn, like, cause that nigga was like, he fucked up. The boogeyman is real. So I was like this. When I saw the title, I'm like, oh, this nigga he probably did some dirty shit. Like, he probably killing people. Yeah. Oh, what a right turn.
Oh, you thought he was the villain?
I thought he was the villain. You look at him, like, you see his face? Like, come on, not really trying to stereotype, but like the bags under his eyes, man, like his shit's dark beady eyes. Just like, oh yeah.
You was ready for some criminal activity.
Oh my God,
like,
was I?
Like, oh, this nigga got criminalized. Oh, yeah. My bad.
This motherfucker just, when I was 5 years old, man, motherfucker, the nigga got up and gave him a hug after it was done. And I was just like, good show. Good fucking show, cuz.
And I still would be like, I would say watch this shit at your own risk, but I'll be damned. I'm not finna sit here and watch all these niggas with these fucked up ass lives.
No, you got it clearly fucked up if you think I be watching like 5 episodes a day. Oh. I watch like one if it pops up on my feed and I'm not watching anything else. You gotta be shitting me, thinking I'm sitting there watching these shits going, oh, no. I probably fucking watch maybe if that one a week, one a month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't care that much. Let's just put it out there.
Okay. We got finally in the end of news, we got
Mr. Miles Leonard.
This nigga.
the Miami Heat center. And the one racial slur he said was one we tell you all the time is you can say basically whatever the fuck you want sometimes, but you got to leave one segment of people out of it.
Yeah. The one it's almost like he whose name shall not be spoken in fear of us getting bodied.
Yeah. I'm just going to say, I say a lot of shit, but he reached deep in his bag.
Yeah.
For that one, because I was like, nigga, I don't even say that.
Yeah. Just the title alone.
Video of Heat Miles Leonard saying anti-Semitic slur at gamer while playing Call of Duty. Call of Duty make you do that though.
That's facts, but I'm not even comfortable even playing the audio. Get cleaned up.
No. We're not gonna play it all. We're gonna say this. Well, he's been dismissed from the team right now while the NBA does investigation. He's been dropped from his gaming sponsor.
As he should have.
Yep.
He called him a Kiki. You like that one? He called it Leonard was playing COD on a live stream when it seems he called another player who shot him a Kiki, which is an anti-Semitic slur against Jewish people. The word Kiki, we're not finna read all that.
Yep.
Y'all know what the fuck it means. It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. Especially when it goes to them. That's like calling a woman a cunt.
Yeah.
But like times a million.
Facts. The word they gonna get you. Ain't no getting away from them.
Nah, nigga.
If you said, and then it's just funny because I saw this photo, and I was just like, okay, why he got his hand on the shot? I didn't see the top of these Negro heads, the bottom of the screen. It's like, for one, get your hand off my shins.
Yeah,
I'd be mad uncomfortable. Like, what are y'all doing here? Y'all trying to down? I'm not going down.
The thing was how fast that segment of people work is while he was playing.
Yeah, they called him.
He got a phone call from the head muckety muck.
Yeah, and they told him.
Oh, he got caught in 65,000 K. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. That was pretty funny. Calling to trade this nigga.
I know you do.
I would wanna. Yeah, this is him. Like I was trying to find the actual video of the stream of him saying this shit on the stream.
His house is too white, by the way.
That's facts. It's disgusting. He's getting a phone call while still playing Call of Duty that he was about to trend for all the wrong reasons. He immediately left the game. Look, it just keeps going to this. Like, nigga, I want to see the video. It's Twitter. I need someone to go ahead and throw that shit up in there. Y'all niggas ain't y'all got no videos. What's his name?
Myers Leonard.
That's all I need. I just need videos.
I want to shake your hand. You got me kicked off the plane. I want to shake your hand. Oh.
Criteria to be selected. But I wasn't. I met the criteria to be selected. But I wasn't.
I want to know what it can. That shit is that got a special place in my heart.
Let's see if you got if you pull. Let's see if he gets the phone call on this. Nah, he don't get the phone call.
That was the one. I just need. Y'all just doing it.
Oh, son.
This got it.
I think that's when he gets the phone call.
Oh no, they're not teammates.
Grab that. I gotta take a quick phone call.
Yep.
It's probably his agent. I can't wait to have my stream like that. That's dope. Think my computer can handle that?
Sitting there, complete silence. I mean, because what can you even say?
Why is he getting He makes millions of dollars. Why is he getting donations?
Because niggas love to help out the rich.
Yo, my wife needs me. She just called me. I gotta roll, brother.
His what?
GG's.
Okay.
His wife.
Hey, did you
trying to clean it up? We all know the vibes.
We know.
We know the vibes. You got body. You got fucking body, big dog.
Did you met? Well, you.
Jigger boo, nigger boo, cuz.
Yo.
Anyways, get fucking cleaned up.
Oh, Bam, Bayou makes bad pass in practice. Yo, this nigga's Internet is wild, son.
And they're fucking quick.
Yeah.
Really fucking quick.
Good luck somewhere else. I'm gonna miss you. Boo hoo. Boo hoo. Boo hoo. Boo. Boo hoo. Well.
I love it. I remember when I saw this, I was cheering so loud.
Oh, I guess.
I forgot my code.
They ain't coming. Yes, they did. They must have cut me.
Get fucking cleaned up.
Cleaned up to the max.
Nigga, what you thought this shit was? But yeah, like I said, but as far as them like giving this nigga money and shit, like that's just anybody.
That's fucking hilarious, by the way.
This
That the Jazz and the Celtics owners triggered the act right now because let's say the team owners lack a lot of melanin and they love them some big white players.
And also shout out to Papa John trying to come back after fucking 2 years of being
And then he just fucks it up all in one fell swoop.
And doubled down on the shit, trying to make it seem like this is gonna be like a quick look. I don't even need a video for it. What news out? It doesn't matter. He was on the news talking to somebody, getting an interview, and they was like, "Yo, so how do you feel about the shit that happened?" He's like, "Yeah, man, they basically conspired against me. There was a lot of people that were hating on me, and it would benefit them a lot more if I wasn't around. So I won't sit here and say that it was a calculated effort to catch me slipping and say this, that, and a third. But I definitely feel like I was set up, and just saying a bunch of like crazy shit. Like I've been in rehab this whole time. I've been working for the past 20 months to remove the N-word from my vocabulary. It take you 20 months?
How about you leave that part out?
Yeah.
So who is his media training?
He can't have one.
Waka Flocka was sad by that, by the way. Waka Flocka was in tears. He must love him some Papa John's.
I mean, I would assume so. But yeah, this nigga was just came out the woodwork out of fucking 2 years of silence after being forced to step down to make the fucking company look better. And this nigga come out of nowhere to just fucking the bag right back up.
You should have put Papa John's interview.
I need to see their stock it didn't go down. But well, he's not the face anymore, so it don't have no reason to go down. So good move getting this nigga the fuck out of here, because clearly this nigga came right back and he's finna go right back to the goddamn shadow realm.
It'll be real, that piece of trash anyway, so.
Facts. Hate Papa John's. What have you been going for? 2 hours, 20 minutes? I won't even do this now. I don't give a fuck, my nigga. We in the game. I got notes on notes, my nigga, and I'm finna get this. Y'all niggas finna get the whole kid and caboodle.
I'm about to just do what he did to my chronicles. Just sit here and just listen.
Facts. All right, so it originally started as a question of what show is better, Kenan and Kel or Drake and Josh. A lot of niggas would say Kenan and Kel. Some people would say they didn't watch Drake and Josh. And the people that said they did watch both, a good chunk of them would say Kenan and Kel won by a landslide. That's how I know you're fucking full of shit. The only person, fuck you, D. The only person who opinion that I listened to was Mick. Mick gave me that. Well, I won't say fuck you, D. Give me a reason why. Tell me why you think it's better. Mick is the only person that gave valid reason as to why he thinks Kenan and Kel is better. But anyone that watched both these shows would say it's pretty close. But I can't just say you didn't watch Drake and Josh, so your opinion doesn't even matter here. And I feel like that's what a lot of people did. Like, I didn't really watch Drake and Josh, but I know Kenan and Kel is better anyways. So you don't know. So if you don't know, just say you don't fucking know. Niggas want to just be in on some shit. I asked you a question. If you don't have an answer, it's okay to say I don't have an answer. But niggas want to just give answers anyways and try to be all this pro-black shit. Black History Month is over, my nigga. It's okay to say white people did shit now. It's okay to say white people are okay. You don't have to just say we don't have to be blackity black no more. Niggas.
That's when they was going at me when I said I would fuck Kat Dennings.
Mm.
And they was like, yo, still like days in Black History. I was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. That white girl thick as shit.
Like none of that shit matters. So what my plan originally was, well, I'm still got to go back and watch Drake and Josh. So we're going to try to finish all that shit by the time I got here. But that would have been too much TV. And I started to kind of get a little bit drained towards the end of Kenan and Kel. So I was like, I'll just do Kenan and Kel this week, Drake and Josh next week, and then I'll have my actual synopsis. But how I was going to go about rating both the shows, I was going to compare both of them. Theme song, the pilot episode, the last episode, how true the characters stayed to their shit, or if the characters evolve, like is there a storyline, shit like that, like how the stories keep me invested. Like I'm going in, like I'm finna look at this show as a fucking show. I'm throwing all my biases to the side, like I'm just looking at this shit as this shit would be in the 90s, because shit is corny. Can't even lie to you, but you got to look at this shit knowing that it's corn. Like, you got to look at this shit like it's an episode of All That. Like, it's goofy shit. It's slapstick humor. It's a lot of it's just a wacky series of events. So you got to just look at this shit through a different lens. You can't look at this shit as compared to today's standards. Because the shit that happened in this show, niggas would get this out of here in 5 seconds, say this shit is some corny shit. Kenan Kel's funny, and I want both. But which one do you think is better, D? And I need a reasoning behind it. So I took notes. Man, I got about 5 pages worth of notes here. Gonna start with the pilot episode. Looking at like character archetypes and whatnot. Kenan, he's always coming up with some schemes. The plot for the pilot episode, Kenan want to buy a car. And so he like, I'm gonna tell Kel to bring me a bunch of shit to sell. This nigga Kel brings a bunch of shit that belongs to Kenan to sell. So I'm like, what the fuck? He's already establishing himself as a goofball. I won't say what I wanted to say, but he establishes himself as a goofball. Like this guy's the lovable sidekick that just always is causing mischief and chaos. And through Kenan wanted to buy a car and whatnot, it shows that Kenan he loves to impress people. He wants to be he's a people pleaser. Blah, 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 shit like that. Shows that Kel is just too down for this nigga. Kel don't even know how to drive, but you want to help this nigga get a car. Like, you have no horse in this race. Chris, the store owner, is he's just a loser. And I love watching niggas be losers, especially back in those days where he was such a loser. Every episode, something was wrong with or he was gonna go do something with his mom. I go take my mom to get her knees waxed. Huh? I gotta go take my mom to do this. Like it was always, I gotta go take my mom to do something outrageous. And I fuck with that. This nigga Chris was definitely right here. This white man, I don't know this white man, they can't see the mouse, but the white guy was definitely my second favorite character behind Kel. Rest of these niggas is kind of non-factors. These like the right two niggas are hugging each other. Kenan stay over their black ass over there with the rest of these jigs. and Kel and Chris, this is the combo that this show needed to survive. So anyways, Kel had a bunch of old comic books. Chris is like, yo, I got an uncle I could sell these shits to. It's like a skunk superhero. The skunk superhero was the first ever scratch and sniff comic book in their universe. So he's like, yeah, this shit got to be worth mad money. Chris is just scratching the shit. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take this shit to my uncle. Whatever. They go in their room. They looking for shit. They looking for cars on the interwebs. Kenan's sister falls out the closet. She being nosy. Her only character trait through the entire series: I'm a child and I love Kel. Boy, how entertaining are you?
She did have a crush on Kel.
The big crush. That the only thing, like, this happened a little bit later on. I was gonna talk about it later, but I don't give a fuck because I don't. She did nothing the entire show. The one episode, it was her birthday. What?
GP is an idiot.
Oh, what did he say?
He said, where's Sinbad at? Oh wait, that was something else.
Yeah. The one episode that was about her, it was her birthday, and Kel was finna bag him a baddie, and his sister went out of her way to sabotage Kel hooking up with homegirl, locked her ass in the bathroom so Kel could pay attention. I said, you a fucking hating ass broad at 9? Fuck you.
I mean,
I don't care. It made me hate her. And then I was off her for the rest of the season. It looked like the producers were off her for season 3 and 4 because she mysteriously stopped appearing on the episode. Anyways, they kick her out. They go downstairs, eat dinner with the parents. She snitches on Keenan, so she's a snitch too. Just nothing about her was likable. She snitched on Keenan, like, yeah, he glued the substitute teacher butt to his seat. Dad gets pissed. First of all, this nigga looks like why your eyes is like kind of spaced out a little bit, you know, like they want him to be big and intimidating, but I always got distracted by his eyes.
Well, he was in Dawn of the Dead.
Didn't he get clapped?
Yeah.
As he should.
I think it was the guy talking about when hell gets full, the dead would rise. He's always in scary shit.
Get about it. Let me see. Keenan, parents and sis. So they leave. They got tickets for the circus. Keenan put out an ad on the internet like, yo, y'all come to my house to come buy some cards. And they're like, oh, okay. So mad niggas start showing up because they're waiting for Chris to come back with the money with the Skunkator comic books. This nigga Chris was like, see, what had happened was the comic book stunk so good I couldn't help but keep scratching them.
No!
Scratched the smell off the comic books and made them shits be worthless. Then and there, I'm throwing hands with Chris. If this was real life, Chris got to see me. Chris has to see me. But once again, I was like, that's the first thing that popped in my head. That's what made me have to come back to the 90s. I said, okay, this is how they got down back then. I said, if this was real life, this nigga Chris getting folded frame 1. They said them comic books were thousands of dollars, and your white ass couldn't resist scratching and sniffing these musty ass skunk scented comic books and cost me thousands of dollars.
That means you owe me some money, Chris.
Facts.
I need you to put a lien against your fucking store.
And okay, scratch the shit off. His parents came back. Like, this episode, it seemed a lot longer than all the other ones, but it was like the same length. His parents come home and catch them in the middle of all these niggas in their living room yelling and shit. They get grounded for like 40 years. Let me see. They get grounded, and an obvious criminal who obviously stole that car comes into the store the next day like, yo, I heard y'all looking for a car. Like, yeah, man. Oh, I got one right across the street. It's give it to you for $400. Like, what? $400? Like, are you sure? Like, that nice ass car over there? Like, yeah, man. You're like, oh, I only got 200 on me and the other 200 at home. Like, oh, that's all good. It's all good, man. I'll come back, get the rest from you tomorrow. Here go the keys. Nigga just walked out the store. Cop comes in the store like 5 minutes later, like, yo, whose car is that across the street? They was like, oh, it's ours. Like, oh, that shit's stolen. He was like, I said, as soon as that nigga walked in, I was an obvious criminal that's obviously stole that car. It's obviously trying to get y'all niggas to buy a stolen car. But whatever, it's the 90s. They suspension of belief. I'm in. So whatever. Then the police got to set up a wiretap to get this nigga to come in there. So they got to say like a code phrase, like the chipmunk walks at midnight or some crazy shit. They kept fucking it up. That shit was actually pretty funny how they kept fucking it up. But the eventually they get the code right. The cop come in there, gets arrest the dude, and then the dad comes in the store and catches them in the middle of buying another car, and then they get it grounded again for another however many years. And that was the pilot episode. So from that episode, like, okay, we got our little archetypes established. Keenan is focused on getting money or trying to come up in life. Kel is just there to just he didn't really get established as being like as fucked up as he is later on in the show. But he's a goofball. Chris is a loser, but he's whatever. Mom is basically a non-factor. She has no character traits. Zero. She's just there to support the father and whatever he does.
Well, at least they had back in the day a show with like both parents in the household, because nowadays it's just one.
Yep.
And I don't even watch TV no more. New South Park tonight, y'all.
Yeah, so basically it's basically just these four. You could say the show's a little misogynistic. These two, the mom and the sister, non-factors, don't even matter at all. Whatever, man. So then after that, I didn't start doing anything about specific episodes. I got like a couple cliff notes from specific seasons, going through the seasons. So in season 1, Kel didn't start saying the shit about orange soda until like the 4th or 5th episode. I was surprised. I thought he was gonna drop that shit like episode 1 or 2.
Frame 1.
Yeah, that shit didn't happen until like the 4th or 5th episode. Trying to see if there was any recurring characters. Like one character came back from episode 3 and episode 6. Episode 6. Oh, let me pull this up real quick because there was also a blatant racism on the show, and that was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. Like in a minute. Of course, the shit wouldn't fly today, but because it's the 90s, they was able to get this bar off, and boy, did this shit just it made me giggle. It made me giggle pretty hard. So let's go back over here right quick, Ski. Just gonna play this. Damn, this shit kind of low. It's mad low, but I'm finna get the point.
This is a Chinese restaurant. Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at a white man in the back.
And this is also something that I noticed a lot later on in the show. It probably was happening a lot in a lot of the early episodes, but I didn't catch it. I feel like a lot of the shit that Kel did was improv. Because the way that niggas was reacting to the shit that Kel was doing, it seemed real. Like niggas would like you would dead ass see niggas laughing on camera, like as like Kel would do some shit, like he'd do something like get on top of a pool table and start dancing. Everybody that's in the room, you would see them laughing at Kel on the table dancing. Like I'm sure these niggas is not supposed to be laughing, but you just see them laughing. The camera didn't give a fuck. I said, oh, this shit is like improv. So that's basically everything from like season 1. Season 2, for one, they never went to school in the entire first season. They didn't go to school until the second season. There's the one character that starts to actually reoccur. Started to break the fourth wall a lot in season 2. And when I say that, like another thing I didn't realize until later on in the show is that basically no issue that's ever in the show ever gets resolved. The show just ends at the climax. Like, whenever shit is about to go left, like, okay, basically like the show starts out, we got a scheme going, Kel or Keenan finds a way to fuck this shit up. They're in the middle of trying to fix the fuck up, and the show will end in the middle of them getting caught fixing the fuck up. So it's like the show, it always ends in the middle of when shit is crazy, which is, I guess, is a good thing because I don't really give a fuck about no resolution. And it also kind of makes me, it dawned on me that basically that's why I was trying to keep track of like if characters reappeared or shit like that, because it almost is like every episode of the show is just not canon. Nothing fucking matters in this show because like no storyline, like nothing that happened in one episode actually mattered in another episode. The only thing that transferred, from one episode to the next might have been is a few characters, but other than that, nothing that happened in one episode mattered in another episode. And when I say they broke the fourth wall a lot, one episode in season 2, their dad banned Kel from coming to the house. It's like Kel did something like he basically just like beat like in season 2. It's basically established that if Keenan's dad is on screen, Kel is about to fuck his life up in some way. Like if his dad is making a puzzle, Kel came in with a pizza and his pizza and the puzzle is on the table. He comes in with the pizza and Ken like, yeah, just put it anywhere. Kel just looks at the table, smacks all the fucking puzzle pieces onto the floor, and then puts the piece on the table. Like just doing like little shit like that, or finding some way to injure him or something.
Someone would say Kel's a little asshole.
Yeah, that's what it's like to me. Like, and only to his dad. Like that's the only person who ass is whooped on a consistent basis. But okay, so he got banned, and at the at the beginning of the episode and end of the episode, they come out, talk to the audience for a little bit, and blah blah blah. So at the end of the episode, they talking about like they do the little thing where they're like, oh, get me a bucket of lard, 6 cheerleaders, and a motorcycle, and meet me over here. And Kel is like, but what about your dad? And Keenan just straight up says, oh, it's all good. The writer said he won't remember this by the next episode. I'm like, okay, like it's like they're just straight up acknowledging that nigga, this shit don't matter.
You know what I remember
What's up?
most from this show was the cold remedy episode.
Yes, that shit was pretty funny. Everyone like tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
And
like he cured everyone from the cold, and then Keenan got greedy, and then the bag just went up in the air.
Yeah. See, that's basically always what happens.
Keenan is greedy as fuck.
Episode 2,
money and food wise, as you can see.
Facts. From season 1 to season 2, the nigga blimped up by like 40 pounds. Shit was crazy.
That's what happens when you get money, baby.
Yeah, but literally on the second episode, do you remember the one where Keenan choked on the screw in the tuna?
Yes.
And this nigga Cal, basically he dropped the screw in the tuna. They go to tuna headquarters. They like, yo, we want to settle out of court. Keenan asked for 10 mil. Nigga at the shit is like, all right, first they lowball him like, fuck, we'll give you $1,000 in a lifetime supply of tuna. Fuck out of here. All right, we'll give you 5,000. Fuck out of here. 10 G's. No. 100 bands. No. We'll give you $1 million right now if you drop this shit. Nigga Kel is like, we won, baby. This nigga Keenan is like, no deal. I want 10 mil or we fucking walk. And these niggas like, we'll see you in court, my nigga. They get to court. This nigga Kel was like, I did it. It was me. Like, that was like the whole time Kel is like, we need to cash out, my nigga, because I did this. I did it. Cash out now. And this fat, greedy fuck want to go for 10 mil. It's like, nigga, we could have had $1 million. I basically just got us $1 million. I fucked up, but my fuck up could have got us $1 million. And your big ass want to sit here and go for 10 mil. Nigga, we could have cashed. Anyway.
$1 million was a lot back then.
That
too.
episode pissed me off because it was like, because I kind of like, I remembered the episode and Kel putting the shit in, but I didn't remember like that they got offered $1 million to just fucking take that shit and run.
Pregnant bitches always got a fucking. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I wasn't listening to you anyways. They found a lot of clever ways for them to try to drop the who loves orange soda. Kel loves orange, like that. Like they that shit never got old because they always found a way to say that shit in an interesting way. For example, this nigga Kel go to the doctor. They do an x-ray. His insides are fucking orange. And the doctor's like, yo, the only way for you to get like this is for you to drink 4 to 5 gallons of orange soda a day. Kel like, what's your point? And this nigga Keenan like, well, you know, Kel loves orange soda. Doctor says, is it true? Kel, I do. Like shit like that. I laughed every time they did this shit. They did good with how they kept remixing shit. That shit was pretty funny.
So you're saying they had some good writers?
Yeah, that shit was actually pretty good. Was Ron Harper a big deal back in the day?
He was a NBA champion. Yeah, about 3. He has 3 titles.
Okay, because he was in an episode like that was the first little celebrity cameo.
He's deaf, by the way.
That was a good you made your sleep, Jelly. Like I say, you could go back and watch it now with
She said, I never watched this show. God damn, you're white.
It was a solid program. Like I didn't catch it when it was out because I was born in '94. This show came out in '96, ended in 2000. I was 6 years old when the shit was over. So it didn't hit the same with me.
Oh, boo-hoo. I was 2 years old when the show started. Nigga, I was at WrestleMania 2, nigga. I was a year old. I want to hear that shit.
Fucking anyways, bitch ass nigga. the fuck? Shut up. So that was their first little celebrity cameo. I wrote down today. Actually, they said cross dress, so that was another thing that wouldn't fly these days. Let me see. The way the way season 2 ended was kind of like the perfect bait to end the show. Cause I saw clips of this episode and I thought it was the last episode, but it wasn't. It was just the ending for season 2. I was like, oh. Like they introduced like walkie-talkies and they were like, oh, we finna move to Montana. And Kel had to like go get a painting of him and Keenan like at the shit. By the time he got back to the house, they was already gone and he put the paint on the floor. Said, damn, played the little sad music. I said that would have been a fire way to end the show, like Fresh Prince S. Come back to an empty house, whatever. But so that was basically season 2. Season 3, and I put this shit right at the top. It's chicken scratch, but Keenan got fat. Made sure I had to put that down. Keenan was only getting blimpier as the show went on. Episode 2, Kale actually started to like get a little smart. Like he would start using like big words to like actually explain shit. Like he like kind of like he would say like they would explain the shit that they do in the show. Like, okay, at the beginning of the show, they'd be like, "Oh, are you gonna tell me to go get some arbitrary things?" I'd be like, "I ask you, Keenan, what's gonna happen? You walk away. I gotta go run after you." I say, "Oh, here it goes," and the show starts. Like they just straight up saying shit that they do in the show and shit like that. Like, she was pretty funny. They hired a new employee, and she was a mainstay. It was some girl named Charlotte. I only know her to be a bitch in most of the shows that she's in, and she followed suit in this show as well. Just an asshole the entire time she was on the show. Every time she was on screen, she was just being a dickhead. I said, God damn, she is unlikable in everything. They said damn, which I didn't remember that. Like I don't think niggas would be. I don't think you get a damn off on Nickelodeon after the year 2000.
I think you get a damn on Nickelodeon. Period. Shit.
Yeah, twice. Keenan's dad said it and Kel said it. I said, shit. The show was kind of a little ahead of its time.
You know, it's crazy that you would think that like Kel, obviously being the mainstay, like the most memorable one of the show,
yeah,
would have the career. But you know,
exactly. That's what I was looking at because the further the show went along, they always come out and be like, "Yo, if I had a name tag, it'd be my name, Keenan," and the audience cheered. The show was filmed in front of a live audience, if nobody remembers. Come out, like, "Yo, if I had a name tag, my name, Keenan," people cheer. They're like, "Yo, if I wasn't wearing a name tag, my name's Kale." Everybody loses their fucking minds. Clearly, Kale was the star of the fucking show. Every time Kale said something, everybody would cheer for Kale, and Keenan would just kind of, he had to feel it. He had to know. He got ears.
Keenan was playing a long game, and
it worked out. It worked out in his favor.
Because some would say to Kel, GBFN.
Yeah. I mean, I think Ren said he doing something on Nickelodeon now.
Nobody give a fuck by that.
That's fact.
That's like Raven going back to fucking Disney Channel. That's big fat ass. I used to want to fuck shit out of Raven, by the way. I used to watch that show just to oogle at Raven's big old titties.
And now?
Nigga, please.
Okay. And in season 3, that's when they started to just write the little sister off in some episodes. Like she just stopped appearing. Like after season 2, she just like, she might have been, season 2 had like 20 episodes. She might have been in like 4.
Is she bad now?
When I was scrolling, I saw a picture of it, like her then and now. She kind of looked all right. We can go ahead and
I don't know the bitch. I don't know her name. I should.
Me neither.
Yeah, she probably is. She's rich. She's probably not rich.
What's her name? This is what she looks like now.
That was 4 years ago.
It doesn't matter. She's of age.
So that him like a snack.
What the fuck? My nigga scroll.
Click.
There it is. It didn't load. She looked exactly the fucking same.
GBFN. She won a fucking.
It's not her. Can you show me? She looks exactly the same. She just got taller. Exactly the same.
Who loves plain soda?
Yeah, nothing spectacular.
She loves that goddamn kid.
Oh, that's her parents. God damn, that big as hell.
Had it up too, motherfucker.
Thanks. Criminal assassin. Yeah, generic.
Is that Megan Good's husband?
Is it? J.R. Bland? Who is this?
I don't know who that is.
Her husband.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways.
That nigga got a big old nose.
Just look at this. This is literally her as like, okay, just making sure y'all niggas see. This is her, and that was her then. Look at this the fucking mirror image. It's got a bigger head. Anyways, you don't look impressed. Anyways, season 4, Bill Bellamy, episode 1. They started it off strong. Yo, gotta get this nigga Bill Bellamy up in here. Now that they started dropping dummy celeb cameos in this one. Made sure I wrote down. Kel is definitely, it's solidified now that he's more respected than Keenan. In one episode, there's an episode, this is like towards the end of the series, there's an episode about they go to Hollywood, they get on the wrong plane, end up in Hollywood. Celebrity cameos, to and fro. David Allen Greer, Britney Spears. Yeah. Well, young Britney Spears before she was big, but it was still Britney Spears. Belle Bellamy was in that episode again. Not the same episode. Baby D from Next Friday was in one of the episodes. Like still being ghetto trash, but she was in one of the episodes. And I said, is that fucking Baby D? I was like, his Next Friday came out, what, 2002?
Maybe, is it? 2004?
It had to be 2000. That was the same goddamn year that episode came out. Nuts. Yeah, fucking Baby D. Like, was just on Kenan and Kel. I don't know if it was before or after. I would assume it was filmed before Next Friday came out, but it could have been around the same time. She didn't have like a big role. But that surprised me. I'm like, these niggas are definitely still, if there are adults or 18, they're like no older than 19. If they're still playing like teenagers. This bitch is in her 20s. Why? Because she was supposed to be on a date with Kenan. Like, why are you here?
Of course, the big girl's on a date with the big boy.
Yeah, like, why are you here? And
why is Lady a Rage and on a kid's show?
Because she was, like I said, she was still being ghetto trash. She was still going in the show because it's basically, this episode was, it might have been, it's probably top 2 episodes for me. Kenan was on a date. He was on a date with the girl. Well, like his neighbor. He set a date with his neighbor. He set a date with the chick that was at the job that was being a bitch. And Kel is the one that set him up on the date with Baby D for literally zero reason. He just threw her in the mix just to fucking throw her. I said, like, he had no reason. This nigga Kenan came to Kel like, yo, I'm having problems. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get fucking balance going on dates with 2 girls at one time. He's like, why don't you go on a date with 3 girls at a time? He's like, what? And he's like, yeah, I got you on a date, man. But when you go, your name is Alphonse. He's like, huh? He's like, whatever. Kel just like I said, just the whole show just fucking shit up, just to fuck shit up. Like, and that shit was, I said, if Kel is a fucking walking liability. I don't know how, like, I mean, I know this is it's a sitcom and this shit is a show. If this shit was even 10% of anything in real life, this nigga Kel would have got bodied mad long ago. We're not friends anymore. You've done nothing but fuck my life up and create circumstances that I want no part of. You gotta go. This nigga Kel was awful. He's a solid friend, awful person. Couldn't remember anything. Always fucking shit up, breaking shit everywhere they fucking go. Just awful. One episode in particular, this nigga Kenan move in with his cousin. This nigga Kel was like, "Yo, this is your place. Like, how's it feel having your own place?" He's like, "Oh, it's pretty cool, man." You're like, "Oh man." So that means you could just break anything you want in here and nobody would care. Just starts breaking shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he just went in this nigga's house and just started breaking shit. Just to break shit. I'm like, this nigga Kel is a fucking psychopath. But that shit was goddamn hilarious. It was hilarious. Like, shit made me laugh. It made me laugh pretty hard. I like, why? This nigga just walked in his house and just started breaking shit. Anyways. So yeah, they had a bunch of celebrity cameos. That's what I was like, Kel could have been doing improv because just everybody was just laughing. Like, everything Kel did, niggas just found fucking hilarious. So once we got towards the end of the show, this is when I started looking up dates and shit, like when this episode dropped, when the movie dropped, like just to see how they space shit out. Like, was this shit continuous? Did they take breaks in between the episodes and whatnot? Excuse me. Because the movie, let me see, that was an April Fool's episode. It was April Fool's 2000. That was an episode. The movie dropped, not Good Burger. That was a movie that was fucking awful. About to talk about that in a second. A movie came out in July, and the final episode of Kenan and Kel aired in January 2001. So, in between the April Fool's episode, they dropped this movie. Boy, was I so high on Kenan and Kel until I saw this fucking movie. And the reason why, like, I'm not gonna sit and talk about the movie too much because it was just trash. But the reason that made it bad was because Kenan and Kel is a sitcom. It was filmed from a live studio audience what they do on the show worked because it was filmed in front of a live studio audience. It needed that crowd interaction. You need a laugh track for the type of comedy that's on Kenan and Kel. Like that wasn't something that they could do shit and you would just laugh at. Like you need that laugh track to kind of let you know when to laugh per se. Because a lot of shit just happened on the movie. And I'm just looking at it because now I put my little fucking movie critic glasses on. Now I'm looking at this shit like from, and I'm because if I gotta look at it like a movie.
It's a Nickelodeon movie, man. You can't expect too much out
But
of it.
still, like that was some Nickelodeon movies I watched that I enjoyed. This was just not one of them. Like it was like everything that happened in that movie was. It's like they took the corn that was in Kenan and Kel and amplified that shit by a million. Like it was everything they did was so corny. They had little little goofy soundtracks. Like it's almost like the little elephant music they played. Like they basically was playing like little shit like that the entire movie. I'm like, this shit is like so like cornball. Like and then the plot line made zero sense. They were going on a road trip across the country. They go camping in the middle of the woods. Kenan runs off somewhere because he gets scared. Finds a fucking a knight in armor without a head. And this is a headless knight. So now it's like, yo, I saw a headless knight. And they're like, oh, shut the fuck up. You didn't see no headless knight. So now this nigga spooked the whole fucking ride. They go stay at a hotel. Niggas having fucking night terrors about the headless knight. And they keep going to place and they're like, yo, stay away from this city called Rockville. Rockville is dangerous. That's where the legend of the headless knight came from. This nigga chops niggas' heads off, puts them on his body and eats the body that's left over. So it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what is it? Cause the whole time I thought it was a Halloween movie. I remember this movie very vividly. I thought it was a Halloween movie, and this shit came out in fucking July. I'm like, what's all this nigga smoking? Anyway, so they end up in Rockville. The car breaks down. Kenan and Kel hike to Rockville. They found the house on a hill. It's owned by some nigga. Clearly, this nigga head is chopped off because he got a fucking big ass slit on his neck. But whatever. Other niggas are there. Their car broke down. This nigga, he keeps telling niggas to go to the bathroom to freshen up, clearly so he can chop their heads off. But it was funny because like it was a black couple. Like the black woman is holding the black dude's hand, and he looks at her hand and is like, your hands look dirty. You should go wash them. She's like, okay, whatever. One body gone. About a couple minutes go by. It's like, oh, I wonder where my wife is. Like, oh, go look for her. Okay, 2 heads gone. The black couple's grandfather was there. This nigga was like, yo, you look like you need to go to the bathroom. No, I don't. The grandpa's like, no, I don't. He's like, are you sure? Well, I'll give it a shot. What the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna give going to the bathroom a shot? All right, get your head fucking shot off, nigga. So all 3 of these niggas are decapitated and they're out of here. You don't see them get clapped up, but you see their heads later on. So now Kenan and Kel are going looking around the castle and shit. Find a hidden chamber. Find the 3 niggas' heads that got chopped off. This nigga come downstairs like he about to chop their heads off. Kenan fucking, he pushed him or something and his head fell off. And now this is the only part of the movie where I laugh. They push his head off and they start throwing his head back and forth like they're scared to play, like they're playing hot potato with his head. Then they start playing the Harlem Globetrotter music, and that shit kind of made me laugh a little bit. They was like, and they was just like fucking throwing the shit back and forth. It reminded me a little bit of Scary Movie 2. That was pretty funny. But that was the only point I laughed in the entire fucking movie. The shit was awful. Whatever. I'm gonna act like that shit didn't exist, but I have to rate the series as a whole, and I have to include that awful movie. I won't include Good Burger because Good Burger happened before Kenan and Kel happened, I think. Yes. Let me Google that real quick. Need to see what year Good Burger came out. I want to say it happened before. Good Burger came out in 97, so that was 1 year. That's probably was in between season 1 and 2. Yeah. Well, so that movie doesn't exist. Good Burger saved it. So we're gonna act like that movie didn't exist. We're only gonna focus on Good Burger. The final episode of Kenan and Kel, it did. I feel like it did a proper justice in ending the series. It felt like a final episode. Basically, the episode starts. They stand in front of the curtain. I forgot what Kenan said. It pissed Kel off. Like, yo, we not homies no more. So basically, they spend the whole episode like talking to people. And they're like, oh, you just need to remember the good times you and Kel had. So then they start playing flashbacks of old clips from the show and just like showing them having a good time and blah blah blah. They keep finding very clever ways to have flashbacks and looking back on the show as a whole and this down the third. So by the end of the episode, they're back cool again and they're like, yeah. Cal is like, yeah, you remember how you always tell me to find all this weird shit? He's like, yeah, well, I got everything you ever asked me to get. And he had it just like sitting behind him. And he's like, oh man, like this shit was kind of cool. And he's like, okay, Cal, but for one last thing, grab everything you got me and meet me over here in 30 minutes. He's like, nigga, I'm not moving that shit. Of course, hit him with the all, here it goes, show ends. I said, that was a solid end to that little experience. So overall, I would say from start to finish, it's you can watch that now and you can still get some laughs out of it. Like, cause I'm looking at shows for niggas to talk about shows are classics. Like a show got to be able to stand the test of time. A show is not good if a show can't stand the test of time to be able to be watched in certain eras.
I agree.
So like if a show like niggas be high on shows when we was kids, like shows like the one that I'm really interested in going back. After I watched Drake and Josh, I'm going back and I'm gonna watch fucking Hey Arnold. That's the first cartoon I'm watching. I think Hey Arnold was fucking garbage from what I remember, and I don't want to go back and prove that Hey Arnold was garbage. I'm sick of seeing niggas say that all these shows was fucking hype when we was kids. Okay, if it was hype when we was a kid, I should be able to look back at this shit now and be able to get something from it. I went back and looked at a fucking sitcom from fucking 1996 that was corny as fuck and was able to get enjoyment out of it.
But it brought you joy when you were a kid. Now you don't like Hey Arnold, so you're gonna, even if you...
I liked Hey Arnold as a kid.
So why do you think it's trash?
Looking back at it now, like looking at the show, like that's me saying like why I don't know why I liked it as a kid, because looking back at the show as a whole, it's niggas is like fucking project kids. Like Arnold lived in a fucking boarding house with a bunch of broke niggas with mental illnesses or other fucked up backstories. Like I remember one episode very vividly. A nigga named Mr. Chang lived in that goddamn building. Of course, his name is Mr. Chang, and you can only guess what his ethnicity is.
He was Jewish.
Sure. So he was an immigrant from Jerusalem, and he came to the country and he never got to say goodbye to his family or whatever. So he wanted us to like basically spend like the whole episode trying to get back to his family. And at the end of the episode, him and his family get together and they have like a real like touching, sad ass moment. Like, nigga, I am 5. The fuck am I watching this for? Like it's like shit like that. Like I shouldn't have liked that show as a kid because I couldn't tell you what I liked about it. Now I want to go back and see like shit that I liked as a kid that I couldn't tell you why I liked. I want to go back and watch it like another Rocket Power. Never wanted to be a skater. The fuck am I looking at Rocket Power for?
I ain't like Rocket Power that much. And my favorite 2 Hey Arnold episodes, Stoop Kid and Dangerous Lumber.
Stoop Kid is kind of funny. Like because I feel like you could apply Stoop Kid to like real life shit. Niggas afraid to take that first step and make a change in their life. This nigga was just stuck on the stoop the whole life. Had to take that first step. Nigga learn something about himself, shit like that. But that's later on down the line. As far as Kenan and Kel go, this is a new segment that I'm gonna start. I'm gonna call it "Did Our Childhood Suck?" For Kenan and Kel, you did not suck. You get a pass from Bread. So I think Kenan and Kel is pretty solid. If anybody wants to go back and watch this shit, I say have at it, Hoss. It's a damn good show.
Where did you watch all the episodes on?
Paramount Plus. It's on Amazon Prime. Like I just went on Prime Video, typed in Kenan and Kel. They're like, oh, you can get this free with a Paramount Plus subscription. Go ahead, get the 30-day free trial. You know, immediately deleted my information afterwards, and I got another 20-some days. So they got all the old kid shows on there. That's probably where I'm gonna find most of my shit at. It's Paramount Plus. But yeah. So if you want to watch, go ahead and make you a dummy account. Go ahead and hit up Paramount Plus. Every episode of Kenan and Kel is on there, so you can enjoy shit from the 90s. And last but not least, it's time to hit niggas with this unsolicited advice. If we've been going for 3 hours, we can go for a little bit more, big dog.
Nah, I don't fucking talk about that shit. We gonna talk about something else now.
What?
I ordered something.
Oh,
niggas' advice. Fuck their advice this week. His advice: don't come to Atlanta. Don't come somewhere when it's a pandemic just because it's an All-Star game, thinking you about to have a good time.
Well, I'll save it. Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll look at it later.
Yeah. So All right, guys. 7 months ago, I was gonna start a since we're talking about did our childhood suck. Oh my god. It stinks so good. 7 months ago, I ordered something to see if we could bring back nostalgia. It was this company that had all the candies from different decades. And they finally, after 7 months, sent me a box of candies. Let's see if y'all can see this. It's 90s candies in here. So let's see what 90s candies they got in this motherfucker. Dirt. All right. So as I open it up, this is from Vintage Candies Company. Who gives a shit? I got we got Nerds Rope.
I remember those.
We have Sweet Tarts Extreme Sour.
Awful candy. Awful.
We have I remember these. We have the Warheads.
Yeah, it was 7
Spray
months.
candy.
I remember that. Boy, was that shit. That shit hit different.
We got.
You should keep that shit down. That'll wake a nigga up.
We got glow stick. This guy what you said.
Yeah.
We just got glow stick, snap and glow lollipops.
I don't remember. I don't know what that is.
We got the staple, the 90s staple. We got ring pop. Now I'm just out opening this, so it's not like I'm went through this now. We got.
It's from the 90s, Jelly.
We got baby bottle pop.
I feel like that. I don't even necessarily feel like that's a 90s. Like I feel like that carried on into the 2000s. But I guess they're saying when
this is definitely 90s
when it was established.
No, this one right here. Oh, it's because it's green. Cry baby tears.
Fuck that, my nigga. For the time being, we can do this.
I mean, it don't matter. This shit ain't. The rest of the shit ain't green. This is that one.
Oh.
Now they see us in all glory. Ha! We're ugly, but
hey, speak for yourself.
we got. It's the 90s. Jelly. Oh, you already told her that. We got Hubble Bubba, bubble tape. Sour.
Now that's a classic. I remember eating the fuck out of some bubble tape.
Got Atomic Fireballs.
Staple.
We got Chupa Chups. I always used to see these. Never knew what the fuck they were called.
I remember those too. Huh.
We got Toxic Waste, Sour Candy. This is all right.
What the fuck?
Niggas in the 90s love sour shit, huh?
Yeah, and I hated it.
You hate sour?
Toxic Waste.
We got
I hate sour shit.
We got Push Pop.
Classic. Now that would definitely die in the 90s.
We got oh shit. A lot of this shit I can't eat because it's strawberry. We got High Chew.
Yeah, I fuck with those now.
I fuck with those now. We got oh shit.
What?
I remember this.
Is that goo?
We got Ooze Tube.
Oh my god, that shit is so fucking sweet. That shit is just raw sugar concentrate, and I used to fuck those up as a kid.
One serving, one piece. This one piece of this shit is 390 calories.
I believe it. That shit is nothing but fucking chemicals. And I used to, nigga, I'd be so high.
We got Smarties. We got
Trash.
Laffy Taffies.
You mean you got?
Oh, I remember this.
You could smoke those.
Yo, me and my brother used to kill these shits. Sneaky Stardust. Basically, it was the Bubba Jug, like the jug.
I remember those. The powder.
Yeah, but it's bubble gum.
That rock.
Speaking of rock, we got Pixie Sticks.
Hate Pixie Sticks. Just a messy candy.
We got goddamn nigga, you got more goddamn strawberry shit. We got Mamba. I remember these.
I was big on Mambas in the 2010s.
Yeah, Crybabies. I remember that shit.
Hate Crybabies. Awful.
Now I'm curious to what the fucking 50 shit was. Oh.
Yeah, if they ever send those, which they never will.
We got Sour Punch.
Just more sour shit. So what's going to be from the 2000s? That's what I want to know now.
I don't even think they have 2000s yet. Oh, nigga. Motherfucking now later.
Huh.
She said the goose shit is nasty.
Those, I like how now later they like 10 years down the line they came out with the soft ones, so you don't have to worry about cracking your fucking teeth.
Fun dip. What's the point of now and later? Then it's just fucking now.
Yeah,
We got Fun Dip.
I like with the soft ones though. They were bigger.
Got Cherry Pop Rocks. Gonna bring that to Houston with me. We got Winter Fresh Gum.
I don't think does that exist anymore?
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't really buy gum like that.
You know, we got the staple Skittles still around. We got Jelly Belly Sours.
More sour shit. Like, what's up with these demons?
Yo, I fucks with the sour shit.
Hey man,
Yeah, the staple Sour Patch Kids.
I don't even remember that being around in the 90s, but hey,
I do.
Ren had got some Fun Dip for Valentine's Day. Like she had got like a big ass box to make shit for the kids. She says, "Yo, you want some of this Fun Dip?" I said, "Yeah." I ate one pack, threw the rest of them shits in the garbage. So the stick pause like don't taste like nothing. Like literally, you get. I'm always snorting this fucking powder. Then
Got Abracabubble. I remember Brax. Brax was the shit like. It's like high class candy.
now that shit is. You might can catch it for $1 in some places, $1.50.
Jolly Ranchers.
Staple.
Runts.
I used to fuck up a runt back in the day, but them shits used to crack. They used to. I can never tell when they was paws soft enough to like bite in half. Like you gotta suck on them shits for too long. Ew.
Sixlets.
Yuck.
I think this is the chocolate shit.
Yeah, that's chocolate, and I'll say yuck.
Atomic Fireballs. I used to fuck these up when I was a kid. Me and my mom, the only one that like cinnamon candy. My brother used to say something's wrong with you. More high chew, or maybe it's the same high chew. Got lemon heads. I wish it was bigger. Got Chico stick. That's what she said.
Yuck.
We got Charms, the little small Charms lollipops.
Trash, inconvenient to suck on. Pause.
We got Airheads mystery ones. Almost died eating one of these one time.
Fire, best flavor.
We got more Brax. We got Brax Jawbusters.
I used to take 2 Airheads and twist them together.
Yo, I fucking remember these lollipops. Used to suck on these shits, no homo, all fucking day. Like they had the different like kinds. My favorite one was cherry lemonade.
I like those. Like those would be the one that always be at the cash register for 50 cents.
Yep. Like they was sticking up.
Yeah.
And
I wonder if they still do that now. Like shit like that, you don't even pay attention.
Strawberry candy.
And that shit doesn't even have a name. That shit is just strawberry candy.
It just has a strawberry thing on it. Why do I feel like something just fell on the floor? And more toxic waste, yada yada yada. But that's pretty much it. Painters, do you want to try one of these on there? See if you have any nostalgia. That fell. That fell too. And that fell.
Not trying shit on there, my nigga. This shit is done. At this point, I'm pissed that you got the box now. You need to go back on that website and see where the fuck the rest of them boxes went. Them 7 boxes that went missing. Hey, due to COVID, well, then I better get a mass dump of old shit. I was only really interested in shit from the 50s. Like, yo, cause that shit don't even got a name. It's just like Red Ball. You don't even, and it could be any flavor. Cherry, strawberry, hot.
He said hot. You know what? I'm gonna try a toxic waste.
Fuck it, we in the game.
I'm gonna a yellow. I'm gonna try a toxic waste. I'm gonna try a yellow one.
It's either gonna be a really good idea or a fucking awful idea. We're just gonna have to end the stream. This is gonna be a. I'm gonna just say, you know what they say about chicken beforehand. I think I remember these shits. This is not a warhead, and my mouth is already watering.
Oh shit, that's sour. Woo! Oh my god. I remember this. I
was fighting it off for a while with goddamn.
It's like you think you're good, and then you oh shit. It's like you think you're good, then you reposition it to another part of your mouth or your tongue, and then it hits you again. So what you think this was, nigga? I think it's going away.
This shit is awful.
I think it's going away.
This shit is awful, fam.
I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it was definitely sour. As a kid, you get to think. I guess when you're older, you have more mature taste buds. It's not bad though. It was super sour.
What the fuck? This shit is. I definitely remember these, and that's what made me switch to Warheads. Like, yo, I can actually eat those. This shit is not to say it's unbearable, because of course I'm still functioning right now, but just when it hits, that little 3 to 5 seconds is fucking nasty.
Yeah,
it's a rough time.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say nasty. It was sour. Like I remember the sourness.
It's sour concentrate.
When it says hazardously sour candy, they're right.
Facts.
Like, I'll give them that. They're what you call is.
Man, that shit was not the move. Yeah. B's gonna contact them niggas and see what the fuck going on with the rest of them boxes.
I'll hit him with the 50s candy next.
Yeah.
90s candy just seemed more fun.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna go with the oldies candy.
We all know what these is.
That's gonna be some bullshit.
Anyway, it's been the show. Got an hour of Chronicles. Got a good little 40 minutes of 90s breakdown. Another 10-minute breakdown of some shit from back in the day. Nice little array of topics, you know. Still looking crisp and clean following last week. So introduction of the new
looks a little bit more clean too, because you know.
It does, you know. You fixed it, did whatever. Okay, we get it. Yeah. We in the game. And until next time.